She looks so suspicious when she's writing too. It's horrifying.
That's a great way to bring us in too, because I hit the live screen right as you said that. That was awesome. Welcome everybody to season 3 of Forgotten. I am your game master for today, Crystal, also the co-founder of the Tales of Forgotten Fiction Network. We are so excited to have you join us for today's session. We are in the pre-gaming of the official campaign. We've got characters from 2 campaigns that are coming together, meeting each other. Today they're going to go on an incredible mission. I'm going to get you some information about today's campaign. We're going to go around the table, introduce our characters, and then we're going to get started. It's going to be a great time today. So our campaign is a homebrew of the Cypher system. Lightly homebrew rules this season, but mostly Cypher system. We are very RP heavy here, so you will not see as many dice rolls that there's normally see in the Cypher system, although there will be a lot of dice rolling today because our players are going to get into some shenanigans. But we are roleplay heavy. This is a sci-fi campaign, mostly lighthearted with some serious themes. I will warn people that today there is one small section that if you have any... what's the word I want to look for? If you have any misgivings about references to religion, you might feel a little bit triggered by some of the opening prologues today. So we just want to go ahead and give you guys that warning. It's nothing serious, but there is going to be some shit talking. We respect and love you no matter what you worship, so long as you love people. So just want to let you get that out there. We just have bad guys who do bad guy things. Okay? Other than that, take care of yourselves. All these players are wonderful. We love all you guys. We love everybody who's supporting us today. I'm very excited about today's campaign, so I'm just going to pass the baton right over to Tiani. Happy Mother's Day, girl. So excited you're here.
Thank you. Yes, this is my Mother's Day present to myself, being able to play today. So thank you very much.
I'm so honored that you spent today with us.
Yes, of course. I have to come out and play. I missed the last time, so, you know. Yes, I'm Tiani, voice actor. You can hear me on Vampire Beginnings, Always Trust Your Weird Uncle, multiple things on the Tales site if you go and look at the audio dramas. Otherwise, you can hear me in, I don't know, what am I doing lately? Some audiobooks, things like that. It depends on the day. If you're in New York, you can hear me for your Gotham Pride soccer team. That's me on your commercial. So for my New York listeners, that's my voice. Nice to meet you. And I'll pass it off to Torn.
Sorry, I was bantering in the Twitch chat. Hi, it's me. I'm Torrin, or Torrin Ducks Creativity. I totally remember what we were talking about. As far as things that I'm in, I'm a voice actor as well, and I do a lot of audiobooks and some audio dramas, and then I stream on Twitch as well at Torrin Talks Creativity if you ever want to find me. As far as today, I am playing Beth Lee Strauss, our resident baker, homemaker, fuck it up shit. I don't know. She'll find out. And she is totally doing well with the end of her business and absolutely just loving trading. Yep, that's me. Okay. I'm so good at this.
You're great. You did a great job.
Bud. Thanks. I'm so good. Pass it on to Bud so I can mute again. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Bun. I've been in several Tales campaigns now. You can hear me play Zarin in the Star Wars audio drama.
Woo woo!
So, there's that. Space Dad made me cry with artwork for Zarin. It was very rude. Very rude. I'll be playing Etienne today. He's a senior field agent for SVT DC. I think I actually got that right this time. I think I actually got that right this time, which is hilarious because every single campaign for this so far, I have messed it up. So I'm kind of proud of myself right now.
You should be.
Etienne's actually a lot of fun. He has changed a little bit since the last time that I got to play him, though, for reasons that might come out later. That's everything I can think of right now.
Pass the baton.
We get to pick. I didn't realize that. Hey, Pixel, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Pixel. Sometimes I do scary sound design stuff with Crystal for Tales of the Forgotten. I'm a aspiring polyglot linguist. I'm salty sometimes. I crochet. I do stuff. I play the lovely curmudgeon Dante Linkovich, who's very excited to bring rookies to a training mission. That'd be great. I apologize in advance for his teaching capabilities. And baton goes to Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. I used to do really weird shit on the internet. I'm gonna pick up doing really weird shit on the internet. I play Paul. He worked in a diner, and then the diner exploded. And now he no longer works in a diner. He is now a tech head who shoots thunder from his face, and he has a big sword. And he's gonna learn how to use it today.
Let's go.
And I will pass it on to Adam.
Hey everybody, I am Adam Kornman, a writer, director, and voice actor. You have heard me on the Tales Network in Legacy. I feel like if I made Zarin cry, Zarin, you're the reason that I had to make you cry. Although really Crystal's the reason we had to make everyone cry. You've also heard me. It's just various dad characters throughout audio drama history. I'm also on the Mortalverse as the Green Arrow, not Green Lantern. That would have been a whole other show. And today I am playing Dante Fogo, everybody's favorite character from, I guess, this version of New Jersey. We're kind of going with 300 years in the future. And I'm very excited to see all the weird nonsense that my himbo character can get up to. Dante Fogo, if I did not say his name. And I believe, is that it? Or London, did you go?
London's up.
Hi, I'm London. Well, actually, I'm Vander. I play London, who is a pro cyborg, pro automaton fangirl for robots, super genius, butthole. She's not real good with people. She likes robots. That's all.
That's it. Okay. Did we get everybody?
Solid.
Did we get all our children? Yeah, it was fine. A plus introduction. Okay. With that said, we are going to get started. We are going to be here till about 5 p.m. Central Standard Time today. There'll be a 10-minute break at the halfway mark. Let's get this going. Chat, I'm talking to you. I'm not really talking to my players right now. I'm talking to you. Chat.
Rude.
Yeah, I know. You see, it's beautiful. It's this beautiful ethereal landscape, if you will. If you were to wonder what the world of the gods looked like, this would be it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And in this beautiful ethereal landscape, as you will, you see them. All the gods throughout history, Roman, Greek, Christian, most like all of them, fucking all of them, Wiccan god, like just everybody is fucking here. It seems to be a meeting. And then you see this one gentleman. He looks a bit like Michelangelo's lover, if you will. He's in a white suit. He has very long brown hair. He's got an Adam Kornman-like beard, but his hair is kind of pulled up into a man bun. And he's kind of standing back from all the gods, and he's looking around and tapping his foot. And then he turns, and he looks directly at the camera, at you, chat. And he says, these fucking places. Hey, you're going to be seeing a lot of me soon, and that's really important because I've been kind of forgotten, and that pisses me off, you know, because I was one of the OGs, if you will, you know, and I know that I was based off of like the real guy who was nice and all that, and really I'm kind of like a thought form bred from hate, but that's not the point. Hate is, God, it just feels so good, right? And I was a benevolent deity so long as you did what you were told, but that's how you made me, right? Like conditional love was the currency, baby, and I'll love you if you just do what I tell you to do. And who doesn't love a little bit of praise, right? Little praise kink. Everybody's got a fucking praise kink, but you know, that's fine. Now we're all here because Sophia, she's in charge of all of us, you know, where things are changing and, you know, Earth my home, my home, Earth, you know, the one that forgot all about me, it's going through some stuff right now. And hey, I didn't have anything to do with that. If they'd have just stuck with me, instead of becoming all poly what the fuck ever with who they were worshiping, everything would have been fine. I mean, not for everybody, but most people. And that's enough, right? Majority. Fucking majority. Anyway, take a walk with me, will you? We're gonna go on a little walk. So I've got some plans, okay? I've got some plans. See, we're going to go through this portal right here. Let me just step through. And you see this gentleman, and he walks through a kind of Doctor Strange-like portal. And now he's no longer in this beautiful ethereal plane. Instead, he's in what looks to be a very kind of medieval world. Very Dungeons and Dragons, if you will. And he's walking through a pretty bustling city. There's a lot of different types of people in this city. There's like elves and humans and tieflings and just all kinds of different characters and individuals in this world. And he's walking through and he's like, so I got a plan. You know, the plans they take a little bit of time. But I found this really cool place. And I think there's somebody in this cool place that can help me enact a plan to bring back all the OG gods that got forgotten. Because you know what? We just don't like that. We just don't like it. And we see this gentleman. He stops at this building. And it's kind of one of those buildings that's kind of hiding in plain sight in this bustling city. And there is kind of a shady character kind of leaning up against the side. You wouldn't think anything of him, but we know that this shady character is kind of a guard for this building. And the gentleman in white looks at him and he says, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, tell your boss I'm here. And I happen to know." Come here. Get closer. So the guy standing up against the wall kind of looks at him kind of shady, but he does lean closer. And the other gentleman leans closer and he says, "Tell your boss I know where his sparrow is. He's going to want to see me." And we'll cut right there. Coming on back to Earth. It is the year 3043. Breaking news. Hello. What is my name? I'm Kim. Welcome to Breaking News. And listen, we just got these reports, so I'm just going to read them because I don't have time to look at the teleprompter because I don't know where my goddamn glasses are. Okay? We are 7 weeks. Not 7 weeks. It's only been 1 week. It's been 7 days since Earth almost was destroyed, and we're still a little, but we're here for you to give you the news. So, breaking news. Right. Okay, it's official. Larissa Terenzio, the last living Terenzio, has officially resigned from her leadership role at SVT Dimensional Control. The Terenzio family, like for generations, they have been lauded as heroes of Earth. But were they really? Like, we don't... Listen, while no one can deny... I'm just reading it, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. While no one can deny the role that they played in Earth's freedom, the Terenzios, from the Dark Ages, there are some leaders of the one world government who are insinuating that we've just forgotten history. And they're even going so far as to blame the Terenzios for the current Earth crisis, okay? One of the 5 representatives from Middle America, Donald T. Chump, he boldly claimed at session today that there is only one person who could have infiltrated our peaceful government and caused this chaos, and that's a Terenzio. It's what he said, okay? I didn't say it. He furthermore says that we can't deny that General Roman Terenzio was a part of the Terenzio family, and thank God for Archangel Michael. I don't know which god, he didn't specify. He goes on to say that the Terenzio family have infested our planet for too long, and that Larissa's resignation resignation is an admission of guilt. That's what he says, okay? However, there are other members of the One World government, and they say otherwise. They haven't made any further, official statements. I don't know why. I don't know why we're just letting the chump talk. That's just my opinion, but nobody else has said anything yet. But anyway, they say that the problem was not the Terenzios, but it was more that the One World government just got lazy, and that the promise of utopia isn't free, and it must be worked and fought and cared for every day, and it would just be really nice if somebody besides that guy could give an official statement. That's all I'm saying. But I need to find my glasses. Anyway, people of Earth, here's what we do know. It is another dark time on Earth's history. And, while this terrible shit was going on, I saw people standing together. Okay, we worked together and everybody was helping each other. And that was really beautiful. Okay, and we won and we fought back a great evil. So whatever comes next for planet Earth and my goddamn glasses, let's hope that we do better at taking care of our utopia this time. In other news, cleanup efforts have begun. Okay, I have to go. And the newscast cuts off. Cut to SVT Dimensional Control. Angela has sent a text message to her lovely team and has requested that everyone report to SVT Dimensional Control for training and a new mission. We are hoping that Anais is done conferring with her lawyers, has reached an amicable agreement, and is willing to show up today. So you will find Angela in the conference room, sitting there as she does, eating some Twizzlers and reading her tablet. I will now turn it over to the players. Who's showing up today?
Well, Anais is, in fact, in the building today, much against her will, like usual. She absolutely did not want to be here. She's very sad that she's here today, but she has shown up.
What is
fulfilling her contract?
That's her so Anais, was it the money? Was it the pay that ended really?
It was the money, absolutely. Ever since her little space transport workplace of last time basically fell down with the first earthquake, she has no means of employment. And while she tried to stay in her house, and tried to do nothing, she likes money. She likes spending money. So she knew she had to do something. So she's hoping that maybe it won't be as bad as her last job, but she's here to get paid, not for anything else, like usual, just for herself and her funds.
Perfect. Love that. Love that. Okay. And Anais is in the building. Who else is in the building today? Who's on their way to the conference room?
Oh, poor Anais. I'm sorry, Tiani. No, I have to. Beth walking and hobbling her little happy ass in there. And you know what? I think Beth for last week has just had a big old smile on her face. And you know those like coolers with the arm strap thingy? She's got 2 of those. And walking on in and just plops them right in front of Anais on a table, like the conference table, and just, oh, darling, it's so good to see you, and starts popping those fuckers open. And it's just like, and one of them is wrapped up, like foil wrapped up breakfast, like burritos and things like that, and like biscuits and everything. Like she has absolutely just been cooking up a storm, because last week she's just spent doing like cleanup, hanging out with Dante. Like she's been having a great week. And just feeding people, as she always does. And she's, Tiani, it is so good. Or sorry, Anais, it is so good to see you, darling. Gives you the biggest hug. It is absolutely uncomfortable for you.
And Ace is like, okay, great. Oh, you're baking again. No muffin for me. I'm not dead yet. Thank you, though. Thank you.
She literally, I think halfway through, like getting a muffin with a napkin, like, no, you're gonna take it. Just like puts it right in front of you. It like gives you that challenging look, like say it, try again.
I'll save this for later. Thank you.
Anais, you are so welcome. Anyway, it's like literally, I think she's just setting up different places. She doesn't know how many people are coming in here, but every seat has a breakfast burrito and like a little like thermos those paper cup things and like thermos poured tea and everything in front of it. Yeah. I wanted to get here early. Got to make sure everybody's fed.
Unfortunately for them. And yes, of course. The thought, though. Thank you, girl.
There.
Thanks. The thought. Thanks.
Had to. It's okay, that's there.
Angela gets up and takes some of it. She's like, "Thank you so much. Love
Don't
these.
do it. Don't do it.
Oh, no, they are delicious. And and I think she'll just like start filling Angela's ear with like what's in each of the burritos, like what tea is in there, like just full download she didn't ask for. Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you.
Etienne is just kind of swaggering his hot ass in there, and he smiles at Angela and goes, "My dear, I was on vacation with Sloan. Why exactly have you brought me in?"
Of course you were. And Angela runs over to Etienne and literally throws her whole body on him and gives him like a huge hug.
He just picks her up and hugs her, like it's full bear hug.
Yeah. She's literally just like being held by Etienne right now and has an arm around his shoulders. And she's like, "You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Get one of Best Muffins. They're delicious. Everybody will make introductions when everybody comes in. We have a whole full crew today." And she's like playing with like Etienne's hair. She's like talking.
Now, when you say I will love it, is this going to be like the last job again?
No.
Because the only good thing that came out of that was Sloan.
But you did get Sloan. How is Sloan, by the way? Well, she's
Fair, fair. Hot, as always.
I love love. I love love so much. That's so great. Anyway, okay. Don't worry, you're going to love it. She climbs down and sits down and eats her muffin.
I'm not sure I believe you. You're lucky Sloan likes you.
I am lucky Sloan's like, but you like me too.
Fair enough. And yeah, he just sits down next to Angela and kind of stares at the burrito for a second,
Absolutely
and then just
shoved in front of your face.
It's
unfortunate.
My dear, I don't know who you are, but I have just eaten. My breakfast was very filling.
This will stay warm. That's why it's wrapped up. You can take it for later. Never know.
That was
when
a
you wanna
smart
snack.
choice. Put it to the side. Put it to the side.
He just nudges it to the side.
It's really good. You're gonna want it later.
It's delicious. It's
In that
delicious.
super
so good.
annoying mother way.
It's so
Like
good.
you're gonna want it later.
It's so good. It's so good. That's Angela. So good.
This is about the time that Paul kind of saunters around the corner of the door and he's drinking a coffee and he walks in and he sees Anais at the table and he goes, "Hey!"
And I used to notice the look, and she's like, "I didn't want to be here either, but I'm broke. They did not pay me what I asked for after the last thing, just, for surviving. So, hi."
Hey, it's first day of school and you get breakfast.
Oh, God.
What's better than that?
See, he gets it. And like we'll throw one at Paul.
I think following right behind Paul is Dante, and he's still mostly dressed like a firefighter like he used to be, but it's the new SVT colors. He looks like he's a little uncomfortable in how the coats are a little bit tighter. There's kind of weird plating on the shoulders. His badge isn't as shiny as he wants it. And he's got this long, just onyx metal object in his hand. It looks almost just like a long stick, and he looks befuddled as he is just looking for a button or a switch. He was told this is important, and all he knows is it's his, and that's hopefully it works when he needs it to. And as he looks up and sees Anais, "Oh, dang, Anais! I didn't think you were going to join us."
I didn't want to. Trust me.
He's gonna bound over, big golden retriever energy, and make like he wants to give Anais a big bear hug. Ah!
No. No.
He stops like a half foot away and goes, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get you next time, though. when you want it. And then he sees Beth across the way and just starts blushing.
Oh. Yeah, Beth will have 3 burritos. Just like you can tell which pile of food is for Dante. Because they're like bigger and like just a huge just swath of breakfast. Like, darling, get over here.
And I used to use this
thanks,
Loki. She's here for the tea on them as well, so she's definitely interested. Like, so this is still okay.
Angela just
Okay.
nodded. She's like,
Okay, good. Okay.
Dante will absolutely rip into one of the burritos, like half of it gone in one bite. Oh, Beth, thanks. I had to leave so early to get this gear on, and look, he leans in a little away from the others, but is still very loud. Last night was really nice, and I just wanted to say I had a great time.
Oh, darling, you're so sweet. Gives you an extra muffin. Just like I think she's that type that like grabs the shoulders and stuff, just like, it looks good on you, darling. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We
Like
got
it's
more
not
time
too tight.
later."
It's not too tight. Like I know I've been hitting the gym a little bit, but like this feels ridiculous.
No, darling. It's all right. And I think she like just like zones out for a bit. No, you're fine.
And Aggie says
absolutely
out loud
gorgeous.
enough for Beth to hear, if last night was so good, why are you trying to choke him to death? I'm so confused. Throw the muffin away. Oh my gosh. What?
Because Dante is so much bigger than Beth. I think like just a little tiny little here's the shoulder. The one eye pops over. Oh man. We'll do that later. But yes, just one little like I hear you. I'm gonna
Oh
voice that
no.
out later. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, absolutely like fawning over people. Yeah.
Dante dips one of the muffins in his coffee, and it absorbs half the cup before it finally pulls out.
Dare you
And
think it's dry?
No, it's perfect.
I told you.
I'm sorry.
On that note, I think
That could be
after
above table. That didn't have to be canon. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
After the muffin debacle, Dante hadn't put his things in like the locker room yet, so he's still like fussing with like personal belongings. So he has like a dark colored tote bag with some of his things in it. And he's like, he walks in, he looks like he's confused by something in his bag, like maybe a lunchbox or something. But he walks in and sees that most everybody is here, and he's like, good morning. And he goes and sits down. But before he sits down at his seat, he does pass by Dante Fogo, and he like slides an envelope in front of him, and he just says, "Open it later."
Hey, what's going on, Dante? Hey, ooh, is it small font? Cause like that always throws me.
No,
Or,
it's
like-
big and brightly colored.
Oh, thank God.
There's stickers on it as well.
You know me so well after only a week. Are they? Well, hold on. Are they? Leans in. Are they the stickers? Like if you scratch them, it smells like something.
I couldn't find those.
Well, hey, it's okay. It's probably still good.
But open it after the meeting.
All Dante can think about now is that envelope. So whatever is about to be briefed is gone.
I think as Dante L passes, literally Beth just has like the nicest smile. Like that was so sweet and just so like considerate. Gives you like 2 muffins. Like,
Aw.
just want more food for you. Like, oh.
He will happily take them.
It like whispers like, also thank you for the deadline because we just say later that's too like vague. So like if it's after me, you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah. Like specifying when to open it, not just later. Because it's too vague. I love it. Oh my god. All right, go ahead.
The last week I've been learning to be more patient, so schedules are very important.
Yeah, no, I think that's sweet. Thanks, Dante. This is
You're
weird.
welcome. It's very
They're
odd.
putting it- Yeah, all right.
Thank you for the muffin. I'm quite hungry.
You're welcome, darling. Also, there's breakfast burritos and starts giving you the rundown again. Like, everyone that's in here already heard it, already tired of it, but like the different burritos that are anyway. Yeah. Shoves way too much food at you.
So London saunters in quietly with a very large basket with a little cloth over the top. And it's very smells very good. And she puts it on the table. And she just looks around and is like, Dante. Ezekiel said that you might need a snack.
These are
So
big
then
enough for
she-
everyone.
But it's just like, it's angel portions. What do you think?
He just kind of like he has a very Dante expression of like whatever. But
He's
everyone
like,
else in the room could probably tell that these two have known each other for a long time.
she just rolls her eyes and she's like, also, Arya will be at the museum for the rest of the afternoon. Because I know you care. And she just goes and sits in a corner and just, it's like to everybody else, she's staring into space. I will be collating our reports for later. Thank you.
So professional.
London gets a text message. And the text message reads, I'm not allowed to steal the art, correct?
So London just voice replies like, no, you are not allowed to steal the art. You can only look at the art and do not kill security. Thank you.
She sees that there's someone typing. And the next message that she gets is, this picture of Michael is wrong. Can I send it to heaven? If I buy it first. Wait, I don't have any money. Shit.
Taps her ear. She's like, just take a picture of the art, or better yet, just you could pray to Michael and think about the picture really hard and tell her how wrong it is. That's an option. But no,
all in caps. Great idea. Thank you. Have fun. P.S. Tell Anais we're going to be besties.
So Letty literally is sitting there with like her finger in her ear, and she's like blinks, and she's like, "Who's Anais?"
I am.
You're going to be besties with Arya. End of
Anais
message.
is like, you mean Tenty? Tell her. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell no.
Yeah. I'm
No.
just a word of warning. It's gonna happen. It's less bloodshed if you just go with it. Just trust me on this.
I'm pretty sure I'd rather die. So you know what?
Nobody
Whatever.
said you were gonna die.
Paul's head is down in his arms, and you just hear wheezing.
Like, it's cute. You think that she'd kill you? Ah, that's adorable.
Okay,
works.
okay. We're just going to get started, everybody. I am so happy. This is our new A+ SVT DC team. Oh my god, I'm so excited. London, how are you?
I am extremely distrustful of strangers.
I know. It's okay. I vetted them. Okay, so
Stares at Angela, just walks over and snatches like 3 Twizzlers and walks back to her seat.
Angela's just
Etienne just smirks.
She'll be all right in a couple of hours. It's fine.
It's fine. I know. Okay. Oh, London, where's the arm? You're dealing with all that, right? I don't have to get involved in that. You're taking care of that, right?
Why did we get more biomatter?
No? Did we get more biomatter? Looks at Dante. Dante L. Looks at London.
I don't know anything about that.
Any
If she has more, I do not know.
Anais, Beth, Paul, Dante, Fago, no more baby hands, no biomatter, nothing, right?
You had baby hands?
Mm-mm.
Look, you know,
Mm-mm.
no, I turned in the baby hand I had last week.
Mm-hmm.
The other baby hand I stuck on a car.
I think we found that. I think we've I think the SVT.
I
the SVT
at
teams,
least
we
told
found
you
that.
where we left that car.
Yeah, we found that. Yeah, we found that. That's okay.
And
Just
we
wanted to
washed
know.
all the acid off last time, so not
We're
that
all
I'm
good.
aware of.
We're all good. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I try to stay away from it personally. Carry
Fantastic.
one around
Alright.
for a few days is bad enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did you turn in the baby hand to, Miss?
I'll give it.
My name's Beth.
I'll get it to you. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do introductions. Let's do introductions. So everybody, you met Senior Agent Dante Linkovich last week. He gave that amazing presentation on the Hollands. I will have Dante and London give Anais another presentation on the Holland because Anais, it's really important that you experience that before we send you on mission today. Are you so excited about your first mission? I'm so happy you're here, love. I'm not. You're gonna love this job so much more than your last one, guarantee it. And now I would like you both to meet Senior Agent Etienne, this fine glass of water right here. He is spoken for by another one of our amazing senior agents who is in a sniper competition with Dante, and I think she won because I think you were grappled, Dante. I'm not quite sure how that got, because you know why I don't know, Dante?
Won.
Because you suck at your after action reports. That's why I don't know who won.
No, I already rewarded Sloan. She definitely won.
Gave you a 6-paragraph essay.
If you put it in that dummy text, it doesn't count. The dummy text doesn't count. You can't just fill in the characters. You have to actually. You want? Never mind. We'll talk about it later. So.
Then what is lorem ipsum for?
We'll talk about it later. This is Senior Agent Etienne. He will be joining you all on your very first mission today. I'm so excited, along with Agent Linkovich. And you will also be joined by the brilliant Senior Agent London.
Dr. Suresh.
I guess until she knows you better, she would like to be called Dr. Suresh. Sorry. Okay. Everybody, this is, and she points at Dante Fago. This is Dante Fago. Not a senior agent yet, but he's going to be. I have high hopes. Yes, Dante. Yeah. And Beth, who also bakes. So if you need help feeding all your angels, you should talk to Beth, London, because Beth is a great baker. I just had a muffin. Fucking delicious. Okay. And then we have trainee Paul. Paul is wonderful. He is currently rocking an angel sword, which is great. He's got to take good care of it. He was warned because if he doesn't take good care of it, Michael will get mad. But everything's cool. We've cleared it. It's cool. Talk to Lilith. Lilith's talking to Michael. It's fine. And then we had. Oh, okay. Y'all work that out. Y'all work that out in Temple. Work it out in Temple. I don't work it out in Temple. And then we have the new girl, Anais, who's so excited to be here because of the money. So excited to be here because of the money.
There you go.
I got you.
Yeah.
It is pretty good money, though.
It's great money. And free housing. I mean, but you get that now anyway because, utopia.
Also that.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the first thing we're going to do. We need to get Anais up to speed, and then I will give you all the sit rep on today's mission. So, Dante, London, why don't you explain to Anais how the Hollands work?
Yes, Dante, since you had such a wonderful presentation last time, let's hear it.
He just gets his head and just stares at fucking London.
No. This is all you,
Of course,
Chief.
Dr. Suresh. I'll be so happy to do this for you as well, since you also don't seem to remember. Anais, it's very nice to meet you. Do you have any idea what a Holland is? No, not the country.
No. Mm-mm.
Alright, well, it's a special device that lets you see into your past lives, and you get to experience them piece by piece, not all of them at once, because that will make you a bit crazy. Ask me how I know. Um, and the reason why you want to do this is because it fast tracks a thing called ascension, and it makes you more powerful. But yes, and every living person has a soul. You have a soul crystal, and you use it on the Hanan. You put it on the Hanan, helps you access your memories. Does that make sense?
And Ais whips out her contract real fast just to peruse to make sure she actually has to do this. Sees that she has to and is like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and we all did it last week. We have to do it. Sorry.
Oh, God. Okay, sure,
It's
whatever.
not
Really
that
fun time.
bad.
Yeah, I did it wrong and it still worked.
You
Yeah.
didn't do it wrong. She got muffin in her mouth. You didn't do it wrong. You did right. You did right. You
But
did
yeah,
right.
and you get like, do we keep our crystals above table? Like, do we have them?
No, they stay. No,
Or
no,
were
no,
they given
no.
back?
They
They were
can
given
stay.
back, okay.
Yeah. You don't want to walk around. Wait,
And-
hang on. Let me ask you a question. Would you like to walk around with your soul
Sure.
crystal?
Sure. No, I'm kidding. No, that's too much responsibility for me. But I think Beth is like motioning, and like they have these big crystals, and like one for each of us. I mean, it's yours, but it's really pretty. Anyway, you'll get to see what yours looks like.
And there's no similar with pole. There's no you could take it. It takes however long it takes. Some people get into the hole, and it only takes like 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes longer or faster. It's very personalized experience. And I
well,
do
I'm
have to personally warn you that sometimes through your day-to-day life, if there are things that you struggle with or things you don't know why you have trouble with, or that thing called generational trauma, you might learn the answers for that while you're in the Holland. So we don't take responsibility for any new found knowledge that you have to carry around with you.
I'm forced to do it per this contract, so cool.
But I'm sure you'll do fine. We've all done it.
Malicious compliance at its finest. I love it.
London, you want to add anything to that?
I don't think anything that I could add would really enhance the succinctness of that
Mhm.
short demonstration.
Mhm.
But if you would like something a bit longer and more detailed
No.
on the Akashic, no.
Mm-mm.
Well then, no. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Etienne, do you have anything you'd like to add for the newbies?
Don't fight it. You fight it, it hurts.
Mm.
Mm.
Nosebleeds, headaches, blurred vision,
Hmm. Wow. Okay.
in some cases, death.
Okay. All right. So, Anais, why don't you just come with me? Let's go take a walk down to the Akashic Records Chamber. Come on, let's go. Okay. Angela walking
And Ais
barefoot.
hears death and points to the hazard pay, like, okay, but I heard death, so
Hazard pay is actually very nice too.
there you
Anais
go.
is
This is
walking around
That's
with
how I
hazardous.
know.
this contract. I got a copy in her pocket. Fucking great.
Like a laminated card you made.
Right.
You have to know.
Right. Okay. So Angela just barefoot, eating muffins, Twizzlers, because Angela's always hungry. Don't worry about it. Walks everybody out of the conference room and down this long hallway, and she's like arm in arm with Anais. Anais really doesn't have a choice. There was no consent given. It doesn't matter. And Anais arm in arm with Anais and just walking down this hallway, and then they get to this cool looking door. There's security guards, and once the door opens, you can tell that this building was built around this structure. So this is very old. It's ancient. It smells like earth. It's lovely. And as you go inside, it is just filled top to bottom with these glowing crystals. Okay. And once again, I will ask for Dante, Paul, Anais to give me intellect rolls.
Ooh. Hey, Dante, feeling smart today.
Hey! All right. So, Paul, you're like not paying attention. You're probably like eating a muffin or whatever. You're just walking, following along, trying to probably reevaluating your life choices. Anais, Angela kind of skips ahead, and Dante, you would see this too. As Angela skips ahead, it's hilarious. Weird, really, is that you kind of see faintly. It almost looks ghostly. That for some reason it looks like she's got wings, a black one and a white one. They kind of appear and they disappear and then they appear and then they disappear. It's weird. Anyway, so she leads you over to this structure, and Anais, this thing it's massive, okay? It looks like an octahedron. There's a pointed pyramid shape that goes into the ground like this. It's just floating. There's a crystal slab in the middle, and then there's a pyramid top that's also floating. We're not sure how it's floating. It's just floating. It's glowing. It looks beautiful. And Angela has a case, and she walks up to Anais and she says, "Are you ready?"
No. No.
That's okay. This is going to be great. And she opens up the case, and I'm going to put you completely on the spot here, and I'm going to ask you to tell me, what do you think her soul crystal looks like? What does this crystal look like that she's got in this case? Shape, color, go crazy.
Okay. Anais' soul crystal is a regular diamond shape, it is dark blue, kind of cloudy swirled color, which she's like, yeah, I guess so. I don't want to be here. So my crystal should reflect how I feel on the inside. Stormy, sad that I'm here, but okay. And so Anais is looking at it. She sees, it swirling around a little bit, looking a little bit darker than she had expected, because everyone else's crystals that she sees around the room look pretty bright. But she's not worried. This is kind of on brand. This feels right. The color feels right.
Matches current lifetime. I got you.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So Angela's got the case open. She's like, okay, you're going to take the crystal. You're going to get in the Holland, and you're going to have a great time. Remember, you don't need everything. Just pick the one that you think will help you do the job the most. You'll know. It's an intuition thing.
Nice. Okay. So Anais, she has to take the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
She takes her crystal. She's looking around very sadly, like, really, do I really have to do this? Thinking about the contract, like, was there nothing, no loophole, as she steps toward this machine.
So the closer you get to the machine, you're probably going to hate this, but, like, the better you feel. It's just giving off, like, a happy, comforting, like, welcoming vibe. Like, almost like touching that inner child, or if there's ever a part of Anais' life where she was happy, this is like touching that spot. She probably hates it.
It feels strange, yes. She's like, what is this feeling, this warmth? Ew.
Yeah. So
Terrible.
Angela will help her lay down in the machine, and she will tell her, put the crystal on your forehead. It's real woo-woo.
Of course it is. So she places it very sadly on her forehead.
And Anais, as you get into this machine, it feels like a warm hug. Like if you had like any misgivings, if you were scared, this thing is somehow just letting you know that you are in a safe space to do whatever it is that you need to do. You don't have to tell anybody. Don't worry. Nobody will ask you. And for a while, you're probably sitting there wondering like, why the fuck am I laying here? What's going on? Like, what's up? But eventually, it'll start. And when remembering past lives, it normally starts with sounds. So tell us, as Anais goes through all the lives that Anais has lived, what's the first thing she hears?
The first thing Anais hears is just labored breathing, like someone who's been running a lot, and has now finally had time to stop and rest a little bit, just trying to catch their breath. That's the first thing she hears.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you a lot of free leeway here. Take us through what Anais sees as she like calls this life back to her. What does she experience?
So as Anais comes into this consciousness, she is aware that she's the one who's been running. She's looking around. She looks down. She realizes she has a weapon in her hand. She is a little bit bloody. Not her own blood. It's clearly somebody else's. And Anais, in this lifetime, is remembering that she was actually more or less an assassin for hire during this lifetime in particular. So she has just finished her job. She has escaped from wherever she was, yes. So she's catching her breath, thinking about how she has to go find her client to get paid, because money is the motivating factor in most of these lifetimes for Anais. So in this lifetime, Anais is very accomplished as an assassin. She has killed multiple people. She can't say whether they were good or bad. It really made no difference, to be completely honest. That wasn't the name of the game. Like I said, money was the name of the game. But she has been extremely good at her job thus far. She always gets the job done, which is why she's always called on, which is why she charges the most. She is living a very comfortable life in this position right now. So
Love
it makes Anais and the Machine very happy to recall this lifetime. Feels very right for her.
So yeah, so you have this experience, and then you slowly open your eyes, and you're back. You're back in present day Anais. As Anais gets out of the Holland now, does she move different? Is there any noticeable differences about her?
Anais, for the most part, always moved like she was the most important in the room. So that really doesn't change, because she still is looking down on most people like they are beneath her. So no, not quite. But she is noticeably happier to everyone who's in the room, which is shocking for them because she was so pleased with her past life. It felt so fun to be like, yeah, that fits. I'm glad I lived a good life.
So, Angela just kind of giggles when she watches Anais come out of the Holland like this, just looks so amused, and looks around at everybody else, and she says, okay, I should give you this choice, because that's very important. Choice is so important. Your soul crystals are safe here, but if for whatever reason you want to keep your soul crystals on you, you have that option. So if any point you want to keep your soul crystal with you, you just let me know. It is your crystal after all.
Anais, who has missed the first rundown of this whole thing, goes, so what happens if I break it? What? If I take it and it's broken, what happens?
They're pretty indestructible. The concern really isn't breaking, but if someone were to get it or you were to lose it, that could be bad, because it is tied to you and, all the lives you've lived. So it's kind of important to you. Yeah.
Also, there is technology out there where they can pull you out of your crystal at a certain moment in time and then reincarnate you in this life.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Ew. She hands her crystal back, because at no point, if she dies, does she want to be reincarnated to this life, having lived through the last experience of the world falling to pieces. So she's like, no, absolutely not. There you go. Thanks.
Got it. We'll keep it safe here. Don't worry.
At Angela saying you can take your crystals with you, Etienne just raises an eyebrow at her.
What? Choice? What? Things are changing. Apparently, orders have come down. We got to let everybody have their crystals if they want them. Be thankful you're not on the team to work logistics on that. Let me tell you. Anyway.
No, I was on vacation.
Yeah, I want to go on vacation. All right, everybody, back to the
Dante has
conference room.
become very strangely stiff and still. He's staring at the collection of crystals and is not looking at the table or the plinth where they're on, but almost in the corner where the shadows meet.
Angela is skipping out of the room, eating Twizzlers.
I'm not gonna lie, when Anais was going into it, Beth was being that annoying soccer mom, like, yeah, you got this, yeah. And when she comes out all happy, Beth's like, ugh. Because Anais is way too happy. And I think she even kind of pulls Dante a little bit, out of his reverie, just like, darling, she is way too happy. How do I think Anais came out of that?
Anais looks over and sees Beth's look of disgust / concern is just like, and turns around so she can't see her anymore. She's still quite happy though, but no one needs to witness this happiness.
I don't
How dare
think
you judge me?
I think Anai's got taken over.
No, it's like when you go to the gym and you get like a real sick pump, and it's like you feel like you could take on the world. But he looks back at the table and the crystals. But that fades. That goes away.
Yeah, maybe she'll get back to normal. I'm a little scared when she gets too happy.
I mean, I don't think she'll kill us.
Oh, well, now that's just wrong.
Like,
Sorry, we'll watch
you
that.
fed her a muffin. Like, that's a sacred bond.
I mean, I thought so. Like, and then the rant starts to get. I'm kidding. Poor Dante's listened to this rant like 3 times.
Ladies, gentlemen, can we go back into the office? Or
Yeah,
would you
yeah.
prefer
Etienne
to
has already
stand here?
followed Angela out.
While like people are like funneling back through the hallway, Dante is like the last one to go because he's waiting for everyone to pass by. So it's like for a moment just him in London. He's like, I'm trying to make an effort to make friends this year. You should do the same.
London just stops and looks at it, gives him the stinkiest stank face ever, and just reaches silently into her little crop top jacket pocket, and then just slaps her hand on his chest. And there's something between her hand and her chest. It's like, if you tell anybody, I will kill you. And then she grabs his wrist and puts it over her hand and moves her hand. So he's holding it to his chest and she just stomps off. It's a friendship bracelet.
He looks
Like-
at it and he's giggling because he has one wrapped around his gun. And so as she is skipping away, he calls back, more than just me. And he follows.
When they all return to the conference room, and she knows there are stragglers, it's fine. You guys will see up on the big screen, you see a beautiful, very foresty planet, though a little rainy, kind of like the UK, but beautiful foresty planet. And Angela's just standing there waiting for everybody. And once everybody files in, she says, okay, first mission. Galaga Guy has the control room ready for you guys. So, if you didn't read the manual, because I'm sure some of you did not, we got you the picture version, right, Mr. Foggo? Agent Foggo, we got you the picture version, yeah? We got him the picture version, Beth? I'm pretty sure.
No, it was really good. I honestly, I didn't think you could draw so many versions of what happens if you do things wrong.
Yeah, we've got really great artists now. I'm telling you. Talent, right? People are
Very,
so-
very haunting, those images.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Listen, we just don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so we do a lot of, even though our world is kind of in a world a little messy right now, totally fine. We've got it covered. We have peacekeeping missions and we have diplomacy missions to still enact. So today you all will be visiting the planet Azarion. It is a very peaceful planet. This should be a really simple mission, guys. Okay, so I am out of the gate putting you guys on one of the most easy diplomacy missions out there. Okay, the Azarions, that's what they're called. They're humanoid-like creatures. They come in different colors. They have 4 arms, 2 eyes. So please, no staring. Anais, no staring. You should be used to weird people. You worked as a stewardess. Who do I need to tell not to stare? No staring. No staring. Okay, everybody be polite. Diplomacy mission. Everybody understands what that word means? Diplomacy. Okay, great. Yes, so your contact when you come out of the portal, his name is Drexel. He will meet you there. He just needs you guys to help him escort some supplies. So their particular planet, they've got like this really cool dome around it because they get hit with a lot of meteors. But there was a malfunction, blah, blah, blah. Basically a meteor hit. They've got some problems. Okay, so they're doing some cleanup kind of like we are. So they just needed some more manpower to help them deliver supplies to one of their cities. So you guys are literally escorts. It should be so fun. Okay, so hey, easy mission, all right? I don't know who to put in charge, so I'm not going to put anybody in charge. Senior agents, Dante, Etienne, London, you guys have the lead. work together, guide the newbies. You know how this goes. Galaga Guy, are we good? Please don't tell London I didn't turn the lights on yesterday. She's here, Galaga Guy. She's here in the room. Hi, London!
Oh my god. Is there a timetable? Are we under any time restraints?
Not that I know of. Drexel will probably let you know all the details when we get there. I just know that they said send people ASAP because he's got supplies that got to go. Is he a he? I think he's a he. Ask his pronouns when you get there. Nobody told me that. Got it. Okay.
Sounds good.
Great. Okay, through the portal with you guys. Hey, first time portal travel is going to tickle a little bit. A little bit of a tickle. Don't have to worry. You will be put back together, all pieces on the other side. Okay? You have a clause in your contract that if we put anything together wrong on the other side, you get paid more. So, okay. All right, no faking injuries.
And they were corrected.
Fun. Yeah, Etienne will fix it. Etienne will fix it. Have fun, everybody. I love you so much. I have to go have a meeting with the One World Government.
Angela?
Yeah, babe.
Have you ever considered just putting motion sensitive lights in this room so Galaga Guy doesn't have to come and forget to turn the lights on?
Oh yeah, yeah, we did. Yeah, ask me why we didn't do that, because Galaga Guy said that he wanted to have that job.
The light turner honor. The illuminator.
That's actually what he would like to be called some days. Yeah. You know what? This is why you do what you do and I do what I do, because then I get to call Galaga Guy the illuminator some days, just to make sure that he does what he's supposed to do. This is my life. Okay, everybody through the portal, have fun. Bye. Bye. If you need anything, everybody got their gear. Dante, London, Etienne, make sure everybody's got their gear. I'm going to go to my meeting. Okay, bye.
I'm going to need a quick prayer first. Hold on.
What is this, preschool? I'm not the teacher.
Does everyone
Here,
have everything
Gabriel.
that they need? Do we need to do an item roll call? What do we have? Are we good? Everyone ate, everyone's drank water, everyone has their weapons. We don't think we'll need those, but just in case.
Dante will walk over to Dante, and he's holding this just strange metal object. And look, the guy in the armory room, he said it's an axe, but this is a stick. And I mean, like, look, I know, yeah, I don't know everything about everything, but I'm pretty sure I know what an axe looks like. And he just holds it up to Dante.
Because he doesn't really use a lot of like melee fucking. So he just kind of looks at it. He's like, "Oh, do you mind?" And he's like hovering his hand over it.
Yeah, I mean, if you could figure it out. I mean, I looked for a button. I tried thinking real hard, axe, and that didn't work. I hit a lot of things with it. I definitely broke a sink, and I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. It's all right. We're still repairing from the fight, and he takes it, like he wraps his hand around the handle, and he like when he picks up, he like moves himself away from like facing Fogo, so he doesn't like accidentally like. So he holds it like out in front of him, and he's like looking around for like anything to turn on the axe.
I would say just for the comedic value of it, just by putting your hand in the right spot, this thing comes to life and a plasma blade forms on the far end, creating the axe.
It startles.
Oh, wow. What? See? All right. So, look, maybe I warmed it up for you.
Axe on, axe off.
Activate.
It's a pretty good
Oh,
idea.
I like that. Activate. Okay.
And Ace
He's
looks
just
at Beth
like-
and goes, "We're gonna die. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
easy. We're gonna die." Oh,
Honestly.
God.
No, this is one of them diplomacy missions. We're going to be great.
And Ace sees your notepad. It says diplomacy spelled out very incorrectly. So yeah, death. Once again. Cool.
He just turns and hands him back the axe. It just says, "I'm very glad I turned around." There you go.
Yeah, my loadout should be good to go. I mean, we're going to the portal room for the mission. I believe whatever I need is going to be there, because I was told it wouldn't be appropriate to have it in the conference room, and I agree, because it would have broken the chair. So yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's very nice. Beth.
I'm good, darling. And I think Like Beth is basically just, when you look at her, just a very short, plump, just happy kind of character. And then when she reaches like underneath, it's basically looks like just a little like baton that's like really short, and then she goes wham and slams it out, and it bursts out into basically like, you know, those pizza paddles that they have when you're getting pizza out of the ovens. It's an absolute just fucking unit of a paddle. And like when it basically like comes out, you just get like a bit of a little sonic like out from it. She's like, I got this, darling, it's gonna be fine. And it turns into a two-handed weapon. And just like, we're good, darling, I got this. And her armor is essentially a modified like baking like oven or a apron that she had from before in the last thing. It's just a little more souped up at this point, so it's fire resistant. Like, now I have to crawl out with that one. It's fine. Yeah. And I think she does her like little like belly pat. Like she's like, I'm good.
Excellent. Anais, do you have everything you need?
And I used like, well, I have my backpack that I was given. They let me keep my gun from last time from that android. So here it is. So I have that. And she's like, and I also got some body armor that looks very much like my aircraft uniform. I'm very mad about that. I want to speak to whoever makes this because I told you guys I hated that job. How dare you remind me of what was? And she just has a moment of silence thinking about how terrible every shift was. But then she looks around, she's like, well, I guess it's not much of a change now. So yeah, I'm ready. Whatever, let's go.
London just kind of walks over and shoots out a business card, and she's like, "This is my tailor. Don't worry about it. Tell him what you want."
She takes, thank you. Puts it in the backpack.
It's okay, Anais. You're a diplomacy attendant now. It's different.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say you have the money now to work with that tailor, but you know, yeah, diplomacy attendant.
At the mention of money, it does brighten my spirits once more. Yeah,
All
you're
right, you
right,
gotta
I
stop
guess.
smiling like that. It's freaking me out. All right, we've been together way too long now.
Yeah, it's like she learned a new trick.
Yeah, you know, it's just unsettling.
You know that thing like when you go to the zoo, they say don't smile at some of the creatures because that's them baring their teeth
Yeah.
like they're gonna bite you. Like it kind of feels like that.
And Ais is startled to realize she's been smiling because she remembers when Tenty forced her to smile. She's like, have I been smiling? Oh my god.
Yeah, the whole time. It's actually kind of weird.
Hey,
honestly,
Anais,
you know
I think
what?
he
Maybe
just called you a creature.
no, it's like maybe that muffin right like finally hit. Like you got the right flavor of it, and now you're experiencing that joy.
And Ais looks at Beth, thinks about saying anything else about the dry muffin. She's like, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, let's go with that. The muffin of death, yes, has forced me to
That
smile. Thank
saved
you.
from death. I think it's just absolutely
Same thing. Mhm.
And she'll
Dante is-
Dante's shoulder and be like, "Thank you, darling."
Dante is walking to where the portal room is, and he's just like head motion over, like, come on.
Dante has his field guide that they assigned him out, and he's just reading through the terrible things that can happen going through a portal. So disincorporation, that's when your parts get sent to different places. So like one atom of you goes to this planet, one atom goes to that planet, and apparently it doesn't hurt, but it's real hard to put you back together.
Look, newbie, just listen. Having done this without a portal, this is cake. Just go through the portal. It's fine.
Yeah, I've traveled without portals my whole life.
Also, if it's
You
too
just-
much of an
you walk.
issue, they can just re-sleeve you.
And Ais whispers to Beth,
Flipping
hazard pay.
furiously
We're
through his book to
clocking
find
this
that
as
tip.
hazard pay. Write it down.
Yeah,
You must
no.
clock this.
That was a really
Duly
good
noted,
idea with the
Anais.
little cards that you got, laminated. That's a smart one. Also, I'm gonna make cake later. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what? You will like my bacon. Like as they're walking and talking. Like, I'm gonna find something you like, and we're gonna get there. Damn it!
Galaga guy is
Paul's
typing.
jogging ahead to the portal room. He's going, this is gonna be awesome.
London
Etienne-
pauses. Oh, go ahead, bud.
Etienne just kind of notices Dante F's confusion, and he walks over and goes, "Resleeving. They steal your soul out of the body it's currently in and put you in a new one. It's easier than trying to find every single atom."
Oh no.
He understands it, like the words connected, but there's like an ice that seems to come over him as he realizes what all that means.
Etienne just kind of claps him on the shoulder and heads towards the portal room.
As Dante stands there, it's almost like he's listening to someone for a moment before he shakes himself and then jumps after everyone.
Okay.
London just does this.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say London just does a stretch, and she's like, "It's so nice to be able to sleep again." But then she looks at her hand, and there's just like this giant inky swirl that just moves under her skin. And she's like, "Oh, that's back. Excellent. All right, Gallagher guy, don't forget to turn the lights off this time. Let's go."
Yes, Miss London. Dr. Ceres, yes, I will do it. Are you? Never mind. Okay, I'm ready. Portal's ready.
That poor boy. And I think Beth just says fuck it.
London just strides on through like nothing's nothing.
Etienne's like right behind her.
As all you amazing adventurers go through this incredible portal, it tickles a little bit, but it feels fine. And it's like this flash of light, and you feel kind of like you know, like if you ever gone on a roller coaster, that moment when you're going down the hill, it's like, woo, no gravity. And then you come back, and you are in a brand new location. Whoop, whoop. Fancy.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. Fancy. I'm going to pull everybody's token onto the map. Well, not as important in this room. You'll be fine in this room. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so it's a little foggy, and when you guys first get in, it smells okay. It smells a little bit like stone and rock, and what you hear though, it's loud. It sounds like outside that it's raining, but it also sounds like something is like slamming into the atmosphere, like just constant, just banging noises or whatever. So it's not exactly quiet. So it might be a little startling when you first come in, and it's definitely a little foggy. But you guys make it, no problem. And you see that there is what looks to be a humanoid, him standing there. He does have 4 arms. He's got leather-like skin. He's in this really cool kind of futuristic-looking armor. He's got like some ammo slung over one shoulder. In one of his arms, he's got like a walking staff. In another arm, he's got a tablet. In another arm, he's got a gun. In another arm, he's got like a satchel. Like, this guy is busy. And he's just kind of waiting for you guys to show up. And then when you finally pop through, he just exhales this huge sigh of relief. He's like, oh, you made it. Great. Hi. Who's in charge?
Suppose that is me. Are you Drexel?
Yeah, I'm Drexel. Hi. And he sets one of the bags down and he offers one of his hands.
He takes it, trying not to stare at the other hands.
Thanks. Okay.
So we all told you need help moving things.
We do. So here's the job. We've got 2 convoys. One's got to get to, he looks at his tablet, one's got to get to Sector 7, and the other's got to get to Sector 8. So can you split your team up into 2 here?
Absolutely, of course. And he looks at London and Etienne. He's like, "What group would you like?"
I get to pick.
Take them. Take whoever. Take 3. We'll take the other 3.
I'll grab Anais and Paul, I guess.
Anais and Paul. London and I will take Beth and Dante.
I think there's a little sigh of relief. Like, and they say that is okay. And just pat Dante, Fogo on the arm.
He gives her hand a little squeeze.
Yeah.
was writing it down and I was trying to figure out why I was missing a character, and it's because I have 2 Dantes. I got very confused for a second. Okay.
It is going to be confusing.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. No, it's fine. It's fine. Fantastic. So Drexel says, okay, great. So I'm going to lead you. Okay. So first kind of problem, it should be okay. And he points behind him. So you can see that the walkway is a little busted. We put up a portal here to get you to the next walkway. It should work.
It should work.
Yeah.
Is it broken?
Everything's kind of broken here. We got hit by a meteorite.
Alright. It's not. It'll be fine. We can improvise if we need to.
Yeah. So it should just take you right across to the other side, and then there's 2 convoys set up. Just assign yourself to a convoy, whatever, and it'll take you right out. Okay.
Alright.
Great. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. Seriously, I really sorry. There's just a lot, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming to help out. SVTDC
We
is
understand,
always,
we understand.
yeah, you guys have always been really, you've been really great for us. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course. Etienne, do you want to take them to the other sector he mentioned? Forgive me. What are your pronouns?
Oh,
He, him.
yeah, he, him. I mean, he, him. Yep.
Oh, you meant
Awesome. Okay. Do you want to take them to the sector he mentioned, and I'll take them to the other one?
yes, I can do that. Although, who's good at the repairs? Like mechanical repairs.
Oh no.
I love it. Paul's when he speaks up, his voice is kind of synthed because he's speaking through a headset. Because currently he looks like a robot because he's encased in a Grendel suit. So he's about a quarter of a foot taller because his feet are in giant metal boots and his hands are encased in giant metal gloves. Attached to one of the arms is a shotgun, and attached to the other hip is a slide that has the sword in it. And he says, "I knew I had to have this thing when I saw it in the shop. It's so awesome, and actually being able to move around in it is really cool. I mean, it's got some downsides. Like I can't do everything that. Like if I gotta fix something, I gotta get out of this. But it's not difficult, and it makes it a lot easier to carry this thing around." Says point to the sword. Makes it a lot easier to use too. But mostly it's cool.
I just want to make sure that if the lift is not working, that we can get it fixed as quickly as possible. That's why I asked.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure I can do that, and if I can't, I got something that'll help me fake it till I make it.
Wonderful.
Hey, if you think that you can get this working so it just absolutely works 100% of the time, I will let you. And he points to the control panel. If you want to take a look, buddy, be my guest. We got time.
Yeah, I'll help you out, Paul. I broke a lot of stuff when I was at the firehouse, so I learned how to turn a wrench or two.
It's fine, man. Fixing something is just unbreaking it. So just do it backwards.
So I think Dante will kind of kneel next to this giant mechanical construct around his friend and just kind of like pointing things out. Yeah. So look, like so it looks like this little griblet goes into that glowy thing. And then I think, all right, if you connect those two, it might not explode us. And I'm going to try and provide a little bit of good advice to Paul here.
That gives him an asset on his
So you'll have an asset. You have an asset on your roll.
And that lasts for 10 minutes, am I correct?
Yeah, I think we were last time we were doing it like as an instance, but yeah, I think it's 10 minutes.
Perfect. Yeah, about an instance. That's fine. That's fine.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Paul, why don't you give me an intellect roll? Let's see when you're kneeling down looking to fix this thing. How if you've got anything on your sheet related to mechanical fixer-uppers, you can roll from that.
Yeah. Oh. Abilities. Here we go.
I know you have so many now. Isn't it nice?
Yes.
Here we go.
Especially once I remember what they all do.
Right.
Oh, wait.
that is the struggle. That is not the struggle. Like, oh shit, I have that? How long have I had that?
Then what you have to roll for and what just automatically happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right. Intellect. Okay. And
Beats the difficulty 4. Yeah, no.
Oh, don't forget you have a free asset.
Yep, so that beats difficulty 5. I got you. Don't worry, no need to re-roll. So Paul, yeah,
Okay.
with Dante somehow says something that like kind of this mess of a control panel, it like clicks in your brain. And you're like, yes, actually, I can fix that. So I'm going to let you role play how Paul fixes this so it no longer accidentally yeets people to God knows where on this planet.
all right. So, Paul looks at it and says, "Okay, yeah, it's a little different, but the groundwork looks the same. Let me see." And he presses a button on the top part of the suit, and it opens up, and the arms fall limp. And he walks over, and he reaches into a pack in his side, and he puts on like a VR visor and a pair of gloves. And he says, "All right, let's take a look at what we got here." And he presses a button on the side, presses a button on the top of both gloves, and a blue beam goes out and scans over and across the machine. And he says, "Okay, let's see, is this in the database, or am I going to have to figure it out manually?" So the question is, this device holds general blueprints for generic Earth tech and SVT tech that he's cleared, plus any basic tech that SVT is familiar with. So he can, if it's something familiar, then it just generates a hologram that he sees that he can manipulate with the gloves to figure out how to fix it before he fixes it. But if it's not familiar to the tech, he has to put the glove, one of the gloves on the thing physically, and it exudes a small number of nanites that go in, and they get in and scan the machine top to bottom. It takes a little bit of time, so that then it can project that 3D image, so he can figure out how to fix it before he fixes it.
Perfect. I will say for this particular device, and because SVTDC has been here so much, you would have it in your database. So it should be a pretty familiar fix for you.
All right, so he's got one hand out, scanning. He's scrolling the one side. There's a dial, and it says, "All right, yeah, okay, I found a match." All right. So he toggles the left side and holds both gloves out, palms up, and there are little like Tony Stark things in the middle of the palms that start to glow. And to anyone not wearing a headset, they just glow. But to anyone wearing a headset, there is now like a 3-dimensional blueprint of the insides of this thing projected onto it.
Mhm.
And Paul is going in, looking and comparing. Okay, this is what this thing looks like normally. This is what this part looks normal. This part looks normal. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I see.
Keep working. London, give me an intellect roll.
Mm.
And actually, while London's giving me actually, no, that's a lie. Give me a perception roll, everybody. Except Paul. Paul's busy.
Question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
So
perception as a skill.
Yeah. So you're going to roll from that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. If you don't have perception as a skill, you can just give me like an intellect roll. It's fine.
You roll from the skill. That's the question.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
attempting
figure
that,
out
I figure
too.
I'll bump up
dice
the
roll
skill
not
level.
freaking pop up yet?
Nope.
That's the one thing I forgot to
So
do.
I'm gonna bump it up to.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying.
I was gonna bump up the skill level to train then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know
Is this
why
based
the
on
dice
Crystal.
roll is not appearing on the character sheet. We'll fix that for next session. Yes, Bun.
so I have an ability that says you are trained in all tasks involving identifying or assessing danger, lies, quality, importance,
You can roll
function,
from
or
that.
power. Would that?
Yup.
Thank you.
Real quick question: is there base difficulty 1?
Base
0?
difficulty
Ability
is 1.
specialized?
It was mine. Okay.
Wait,
Thank you.
that's not. That didn't roll. Did
Yeah,
it?
that's
Oh, shit. Okay, Crystal, that's not what I meant to do for Etienne's roll.
You can roll again.
I'm trying to.
You're good. No worries.
I'm trying to remember how to pull up the all-in-one.
Same. 100% same right there.
I don't know. I think it might pop up on. No, not the Semper dice roller. Hang on the side of your sheet, maybe. Hang on.
No,
That's
because
the
I
one I
have
hit.
no
Was the one on the
rolls.
side of your sheet.
What's that?
Okay, never mind. I found it.
I clicked the one that was on the side of your sheet, the D20, and
fine.
that's it. Did the simple roll.
That's fine. We'll do that for now. That's fine. We can figure it out later.
Well,
Okay.
I needed the all-in-one because all the.
Yeah. No, well, I can add. You're specialized, right?
Yep.
That's fine. I can add it too. That's fine. I can.
Okay.
Yeah. London is trained in perception as well.
I
So.
know she is. I also need an intellect roll from London. Thanks.
Ah.
What?
Let me see if she has any of my intellect shinies. The stink face I am making right now.
Wow.
Fine, we just gonna. You know what? I have an experience point. Y'all saw nothing.
I love that.
I know. I thought about using my abilities, and I was like, nah, I don't know if it's important enough.
I think right now, since Dante is very clearly a little distracted by something, kneeling down next to Paul in this moment, he's suddenly kind of faded away, and he's not seeing his own hands and Paul's mechanical parts working on this portal. He's seeing black leather gloves and another man beside him fiddling with a weird block-shaped device, inputting coiled wires slowly and carefully, lest they trigger something. And he blinks, and he's back in this moment.
That's fine.
Did Beth opt to fail whatever you're making us perceive and perceive Dante instead?
Absolutely.
Okay. My roll, I think, beat difficulty 3 or 4.
That
3.
is up to Mr. Fogo. If Beth noticing that would, if a built difficulty, what you say, 3 or 4 would get her.
It was 3. Yeah.
Difficulty 3.
I think Beth has been spending a little bit of time with Dante, so at that moment, so yeah, I think Dante's been kind of dozing off, like getting into these weird little daydream things that'll last a couple seconds. So I think she recognizes that that just happened again.
I think she kind of just very gently, not, doesn't grab, but like very gently, just kind of like 2 fingers on the shoulder, like, "You all right, darling?"
It's like when you wake somebody and they've been having a bad dream and they just kind of, oh yeah, sorry, it's all good, babe.
And just like I think this has been happening probably like the last week or so, probably a little more frequency, and just kind of just very gently like, all right, just kind of doing that grounding, like, hey, you're here, it's okay. Like, okay.
So Beth and Fago are doing his thing. Paul, you're like deep in your repairs, got some cool fucking tech going on. That's cool. Drexel is clearly like in his. I'll be right back. Drexel is clearly like in his, like, he's routing people. He's busy as shit. He's probably got more people coming through the portal or whatever. Mr. Linkovich, you're kind of like, paying attention to what Paul is doing. You're taking your trainee responsibilities pretty seriously right now. Anais, you, because you are so. Your self-preservation instincts are just so on par as always. You're kind of looking around, and you look up, and you notice that this room it's got a dome ceiling, and from the dome ceiling, it's like it's translucent, so you can see that the rain is coming down. But what you're noticing is, like, even like through like the rain, you can kind of see the blue haze of the dome that is around this planet, right? And you see that it almost like you're looking and you're looking, and you almost feel like there's is that a fucking crack? You're not sure, but it kind of at first glance maybe looks like one. Etienne, you're also kind of paying attention to what's going on. And you realize, and you can see better than Anais can, absolutely, something up there is past where you guys are is fucking cracking. London, you also perceive the crack, but you realize something else. When you're kind of glance over at what Paul's doing in that control panel, from your previous excursions, like on Ruck, in a certain guy's laboratory, you're kind of familiar with this technology, and you think that it's possible that you could boost some power to the crack around the planet at the expense of this portal. And we'll take a quick break while you think about that.
Oh,
Take your
damn.
meds.
for our time jump.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Woo woo. We're here. You're here. We're happy you're here. This is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so, I was just super nice to the players and just dropped some information. So, Paul, you're still working. Anais, Etienne, and London, y'all know some stuff about some stuff.
So Anais is squinting up, and she's like, "Does anyone else? Do you see that up there? Anybody else?"
You mean the crack?
Yeah.
Yes, I see the crack.
London is power walking over to the dude with the extra arms. And she's like, "Hey, hi, cool arms, by the way. So just so you know, how many people do you have coming through this portal right now? Because we may need to divert that energy for about 10, 15 minutes or something. I don't know. You have a crack. I'm going to fix it, just so you know, but I'm just telling you that whoever you have coming through here right now will be the last one, because otherwise they're going to be torn to shreds, because I'm going to fix it. It's going to, this has got to go offline for that.
I don't have it. I've got, nobody comes through for the 15
Okay,
minutes.
excellent. Fine.
Yeah.
He just scampers over there, like pushes fucking Paul out the way. He's like, "Excuse me, I gotta save the world once more."
Paul goes over real easy because in order to fix the thing, he had to get right close to it. So he's not in the suit right now. It's just standing there. So,
yeah, so she just
flying everywhere.
She just hip checks the hell out of him, bam, and it's just like, I'm not about to die on another alien fucking planet. At least this one, it was less painful to get through. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing, but hold on, and do I have to roll it?
Anais here is not about to die on another planet, and she's like, "Hold on,
That's fair.
this
I don't
sounds like it's
particularly want
beyond
to
hazard
die.
pay. Hold on, what's going on?"
No, you get additional hazard pay.
Okay.
Yeah, you get like all the hazard pay. I just now realized we were never live on YouTube,
Okay.
but that is a side note that I will fix in a second. So, for you guys, yes, London, give me one more roll just for fun.
Where do you want it from?
You can roll from your sheet now. I fixed everything, so you'll be able to see it. Now, whatever ability that you have that will allow you to fix this. I know you've got one.
I got a couple.
Yeah. Whichever one.
Technically, she didn't even have to go over there. She could have just like literally locked him out of the system. But we are gonna go with oh shit, I'm in the wrong thing. You know what? We're gonna go with our specialized hacker skill.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
'Cause we rerouting some shit.
Yeah, roll for that.
And I would like to use how many levels? 1 level of effort to ease the task because it's London.
Sure. You can do whatever you want. You got the points for it, dude. I love it. You like it, I love it.
And that's not gonna happen because I also have rest from chance.
Oh.
So I can re-roll that.
Yeah, go for it. See why I like having
Fuck,
you
I've
guys
never done
roll.
that.
That'd be great. Oh, that'd be so fun.
All right. There we go.
Slightly better.
Okay, all right. Beat the difficulty 8. Yeah. So yeah, London. You guys, everybody will see it. The portal that you guys just came through just powers down. And Etienne, with your incredible eyesight, you would kind of be able to see like the dome like reinforcing with this surge of power. But Etienne, because you've got that ability and you had a good roll last time, you kind of sense that this is a temporary fix, and you're not quite sure how long this is going to hold, but it's holding for now, so yay.
Your name was Dr. Soros, yes?
That is correct.
I would just like you to know that the fix is only temporary.
I am aware.
Okay. As long as you know.
Look, I'm not the one who's going to climb up there and fix it. I just saved us for 15 minutes maybe, so that's somebody else's job.
That's fine.
That's fair. See, the good points are being made.
I
That
don't
is
get
very
paid to
fair.
fix it, so I don't blame you. Mhm.
Yeah.
I just don't
So-
want to.
I'm just confused. Was everyone told what their jobs are going to be? Because honestly, they gave me a coat, they gave me this stick, and that's all I've heard this whole time.
we're just supposed to just move cargo, but drama. And he looks at London.
Drama.
he looks at London and just says, diplomacy. And he just says, is there anywhere else we can pull power from safely?
London just gives Dante Linkovich the dirtiest side eye
Oh,
with
Lord,
the
I think-
side of dirty diaper stare.
And
That
Beth
is-
being who she is. She's just like, all right, now everybody just hold on a minute. All right, we're gonna figure this out. Everyone calm down. Just deep breath in and out. If I was gonna say Dexter, that's not his name. Drexel?
Yeah, Drexel.
Drexel's nearby. Be like, all right, Mr. Drexel? You have a preference?
No, just Drexel. Are we good? Did that? Yeah. How long do we need to have this system down?
Drexel, I'm Beth.
Nice
Don't
to
know
meet
the answer. Sorry, go ahead, London.
you. Nice to meet you.
You got 15 minutes to get that fixed.
Get what?
Ish.
Get what fit?
The-
The dome?
There's a
The
giant
big
crack.
dome?
Yes, there's a crack in your dome.
Fuck. All right.
All right. Hold on just a second, darlings, okay? Beth, oh God. So
Yeah.
Beth, being inspired by something or other, I think even kind of loses the accent a little bit and just let me look for a second, all right? It's okay. And I'm going to use my new ability, Scan. And I'm going to spend 2 intellect points to essentially, just to read it to make it a little easier. Scanning creature or object always reveals its level, blah, blah, blah. You also learn whatever facts the GM feels pertinent about the matter and energy in that area.
What are you scanning?
And so the panels and everything that they're fixing to divert power or anything that looks like it can control basically the energy flow to try to get everything back in order is my attempt.
So, I tell you what, I will save you that ability because Drexel's
Okay.
about to give you some info. But I like the
Okay.
thought. I'm going to save you those 2 intellect points because I think Drexel's going to give you the answer that you're looking for.
And essentially, Beth is trying to not freak out Drexel and try to smooth London's ability to not freak him out.
yeah.
If you want persuasion or something like that, I can handle that too.
I feel what you're putting down. I feel what you're putting down. You know what? I will have you give me a persuasion roll. Let's see if we can get Drexel
Oh,
down to
Lord.
a level of calm and not panic.
Okay. Let's see. What pool would you pull that from, maybe?
If you have a persuasion ability, you can do that. Otherwise, you can give it from intellect, I guess.
Yeah, we'll do intellect, because, let's see. Okay. And I am going to spend 1 level of effort.
Okay.
Here. And roll. Please don't suck. It sucked. Beats difficulty 3.
Beats a difficulty 3.
Though it is a 5.
Okay, beats a difficulty 3.
I did so good, guys.
Yeah. So,
Crushing it already, y'all.
yeah.
Doing great.
Drexel's hands are like
Smooth as
shaking a
gravel.
little bit, but you can tell that he kind of appreciates the way Beth is talking to him. It's just that the situation is very large, right? It's very stressful. And
Yeah.
he says, listen, the cargo that you guys are taking to Sector 7, that is the cargo that they need to fix the big machine. Sorry, I'm not the tech guy, but I'm just the logistics guy. But the big machine, it's in that's why I had you guys out here. So you've got to get it there. How long did you say we had? 15 minutes. You've got to get that tech down there. You guys got to go now.
London just nods and is like, which one is the one that's going to the tech thing?
I think that's and he points at the android. That's you guys. Or not, excuse me.
Done.
Yeah.
London just doesn't say, she just turns heel and walks to where she needs to go and is like, we need to go now.
Paul, are you done fixing?
Hopefully, because I got pushed over and there's dirt in my sprockets. I think so. I think I got most of it.
Yeah. You think so? How
Dante would help heave him up from being pushed over.
Yeah, you've got a Dante on either side of you lifting you up.
Double D.
I have
And
a
when there
power
was-
suit made of Dantes.
When there were 2 sets of footprints, that's when the Dantes carried you.
Whenever you feel alone, there are Dantes with you.
Hey, where's the t-shirt channel? Because that needs to go
That
in one.
absolutely needs to go in the fucking t-shirt channel. Yeah. So you know what we're gonna have? It's gonna be so fun. So when you guys walk through that portal that Paul has fixed, I will have everybody give me a speed roll. And that'll be super fun. And then we'll say that Dante and London's group have the tech. And we'll say that Etienne's group has the supplies that are very needed because you'll find out. So everybody give me a speed roll. And then we're going to... Oh, yeah.
Before everyone makes their speed roll, as like we're getting ready to go in, Dante would just flip over in his book of terrible things that can happen to you in SVT employ. It's like, all right, so when you go through the portal, you want to make sure your elbows are tucked in and you exhale with your left foot forward. And he's just looking at the picture that is drawn and assuming it is gospel. And then if you smile and kind of give a wink towards camera, which I guess is over your right shoulder, that should make it safe. And so everyone has an asset as they do this.
London just looks at him the same way she looks at anything biological that's mildly interesting that she's never seen before.
About right. Oh, buddy.
I think I will use an XP just because going through a portal seems somewhat risky.
Yeah, what are you talking about? It's only like a slightly not functioning portal. It's fine.
Good gravy. Okay. Well, that's just what we're doing then.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Difficulty 3, baby.
Yeah. Everybody done with their amazing rolls?
look, this is what I get for not doing some pre-warm-up rolls. Yep. Oh, no.
I can only blame myself.
This is going to be...
I mean, Beth has the opportunity. She will save you. Just saying. Beat difficulty 6. I don't know if that works.
I know. This is so great. Okay. So I will need, let's see, Beth, Dante, London, and Dante. You are going to be on the transport road map. You could just move your characters there. Etienne, Paul, and Anais, you are going to be on transport road sector 7 map. You can just move yourselves.
Oh no, it's raining.
Yeah, it's absolutely raining.
He's patting himself down. There's no ponchos in his pockets.
I know. This is so great. Okay, let me just take a peek at some rolls here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go from top to bottom. Paul, you did a great job. You did so good. At least you understand how this thing works. And you get transported. You go through right from that, that cool looking room to boom. Now you are in the wide open, beautiful foresty area, and it's pouring down raining. I will tell everybody that wherever you are on the map, it is pouring down raining. When you do get through this transport, you will see that you are literally right in front of this really cool looking transport. It's clearly like magnetized. There's no wheels. This might confuse poor Foggo, but we'll see. It's really big. Okay, it's got a lot of holographic data on the side that tells you exactly what you're transporting. Etienne, Anais, Paul, your team, it's clear that you guys have medical aid supplies in your transport. And you will also see on the side of that little hologram that you have a list of people that need this aid, and at least 3 people are in critical condition. Okay. Yeah. On transport road with Dante's, the Best, and the London's team, you guys have the same type of transport. It's like silvery. It looks cool. It's got the holographic information on the side. But you guys see that you guys have all the tech supplies. Like you've got all that kind of equipment in there. You also see on yours that everything that you were transporting is very delicate and highly explosive. Just as a little FYI for you guys. Yeah. So Paul, you make it through no problem. You feel fine. Foggo, as you went through the portal that Paul fixed, you had this weird moment where it almost felt like you got stuck in an in-between. And while you were kind of stuck in this in between, you kind of saw this shadow, I guess, that's been kind of hanging over you, and it didn't look very happy with you. And it's kind of as you finally land, you might just feel a little uneasy. Little bit. Yeah, your hands are shaking a little bit. So it's almost like it took your asset that you gave yourself away, that you don't have it anymore. London, as you went as you went through this portal, you too kind of got a little bit hung in the in between. But when you got hung in the in between, I'm so sorry, you feel a little gross. Like it's almost like you feel reminded of a certain entity that is long dead, and that gross feeling that kind of hung over you. And it's taken away your asset as well, as you kind of just land right in the fucking rain, and now you're drenched and also feeling a little gross. Etienne, you're fine. You got through no problem. And Ice, you're okay. You got through no problem. Let's see here. Linkovich, yeah, you're okay. You got through no problem. And Beth, yeah, you're fine. You guys got through no problem. You're just a little drenched now. And we're gonna start. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start with Etienne, your team. Etienne, Paul, and Ais. You're in front of this cargo thing. All right, you've got a not quite stable bridge in front of you, as the map is what it is. You got a river, nice river. It's very pretty. Great spot to go camping if you ever wanted to go camping. It looks like a great place when it's not raining and stuff. And yeah, you have directions. They're right on the other side. It tells you exactly where you got to go. It looks like you guys just got to follow the road. Should be fine.
It's never as easy as it looks. Not ever.
I mean, we could tell that by the broken bridge that you're supposedly supposed to use. How? Who knows? We'll probably die like usual, I guess.
Wouldn't be the first time. As up there.
Well, here's the first time.
And they
Wait,
doubled it.
what? The first time?
Don't worry,
I
they
need to
said
hear-
double hazard pay. Double hazard pay. We're good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
There needs to be
You
some
could
like
use it.
serious story time when we're done with this job, but I don't know. I don't
That
think I
depends.
can fix a bridge. As sad as that is.
Story time will depend on if Sloan wants to see me or not. They have priorities.
Mm. Well, I guess you're our fearless leader, ? I guess. So feel free, lead the way. I haven't died multiple times, so it's up to you, I guess, to tell me what to do.
Fair enough. It does still burn, just so you know.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, Etienne's kind of assessing the bridge for a minute and keeps looking at Paul's suit. And then back to the bridge. And then back at Paul's suit. This suit of yours.
Yeah.
Is it going to make it across that bridge? Or do you need to leave it here?
Oh. One sec. And Paul's going to stride over to the edge, and he's gonna crane his head out and look down. How fast is the water flowing?
The river's pretty quick. It's a pretty fast moving river. It does seem to go off a cliff into a larger body of water. So, I mean, a strong swimmer could maybe, fight the current if you wanted to try. It doesn't look like Great Oz, but it doesn't look like.
Oh, my character sheet was blocking the waterfall.
No, you're right. You're fine. It would. You wouldn't be. You wouldn't necessarily be completely foobar. It just looks like it would be a difficult time. The bridge itself, I will tell you, it looks like it's had better days. It does look sturdy-ish. I mean, Anais, you've gone over bridges before that look shittier than this one.
Yeah, I guess.
Paul, you too. I mean, you both have gone over a bridge that just wasn't fucking there, bro. At least this one's got some planks.
Yeah, this is true.
Where we're going, we don't need planks.
Yeah, I guess I'm sure it'll be
To death,
fine.
yes, correct.
Yeah, and
We
the,
don't.
The cargo thing like floats, so fuck it, right? I don't know. It's up to y'all. It looks stable-ish.
I think I will attempt to use one of my new abilities, which is Find the Way. And it says when you apply effort to a navigation task because you don't know the way or are attempting to blaze a new route or choose between otherwise similar paths, you can apply a free level of effort and try and figure out the best way forward. Yes, I did kick someone off a bridge. Yes. But I think if I can, I will apply an effort to use this ability, and
Are you?
if there's another way to go.
You want to see if you could find another way to go.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe not over, or if anything, a better way across the bridge.
Anais, I would like to offer you a GM intrusion.
Oh, God. Sure.
You have 1 XP for yourself, and you now have 1 XP to give to another player.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go ahead so we don't forget, because we are all forgetful here. Who you want to give the XP to?
I'll give it to Paul.
Okay. Anais, you get a little bit of a headache.
No.
You get a little bit of a headache. And because you've accepted my GM intrusion, you know what this means. And you
Oh,
accept
God.
the headache. You kind of welcome it in this instance. For some reason, you just feel like it's going to help you out. And you hear a little voice in your head. And the voice says, "My God, the transport floats, dear. Just ride it across the bridge one at a time. Do I have to do everything for you? I'm trying not to rob a piece of painting from a museum."
And it's just like, I really don't want to say thank you, but it was such a good idea. You know what? Thanks, I guess. You should definitely rob the painting. Just saying. But good looking out. Thanks, Tenty.
You're welcome. Goodbye. Your headache blazes hotter for a second, it's like a terrible migraine pain, throbs in your brain, and you could tell she did that shit on purpose. And then you feel better.
Of course. So Anais looks over at Paul and she goes, well, I just heard from Tenty. She says, hi, by the way. She said, just ride the transport over on the water. The end. And then she gave me the worst migraine. Okay, that needs to be addressed, but honestly, it was a good idea, so I thanked her.
Paul looks at Anais for a moment and stands there in the rain. Then he looks at the transport that is obviously floating, and he just the big arm raises to his head and he goes,
I know. I didn't want to say thank you, but it was so good.
Good.
Yeah. And Anais goes, well, after one of you, because I don't ever go first, so that hasn't changed.
Fair enough.
Etienne, why don't you give me a roll from that amazing ability you have about assessing lies and danger and all that fun stuff?
Okay. It's a base difficulty of 1, right? Every time? Okay. I'm debating. resetting my edge.
Rude.
We lose the asset. We lost the asset after we went through the.
No, not everybody. Just a couple people.
Oh, okay. No, I just wasn't. I
Oh,
thought it was just for that instance.
Nope, we're good. I'm gonna let it ride for 10 minutes. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boop.
It's difficult.
Pizza difficulty 6.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. Who goes across the bridge first?
Etienne.
Okay. How does Etienne
He
go
would.
across the bridge?
Yeah, he'd use the rope on the side to guide the transport from on top the transport.
Okay, so he's like on top the transport, like using the rope, kind of like a fucking like one of these things. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Etienne, so you are about. I'm just gonna move your token for you. Let me just put you right here. You're about halfway across the bridge, and you're gonna pause because something just feels off. Something's wrong. And you can tell that it's in front of you, but you don't, like, the rain's coming down really hard right now. It's, even with your amazing eyesight, it's kind of hard to see, but you're not seeing anything, but you're not feeling great. Like, you're just like, gut feeling is something's wrong here.
Would move the transport back just enough that he was past the holes and then climb off and kick the transport back towards them because it's got the medical supplies on it and he doesn't want anything to happen to it. And then he's just gonna nonchalantly call over his shoulder. If shit seems off, it's usually off. And shit seems off.
How so?
It just feels off. I've learned to trust my instincts.
Perfectly
And
valid
as he
reason.
says that, he pulls out his plasma sword from his belt. He hasn't pushed the button to light it up yet, but he's taken the sword handle off of his belt.
Etienne, as you pull out your plasma sword, you haven't lit it up, but you've got it out. All three of you will hear a voice call out over the sound of the rain and the loud noise of the dome. That you're on the ticking clock of that too. I know everything feels so just awesome right now. And you hear this loud voice called out. Kind of sounds like they're wearing maybe a suit similar to Paul's, but different. And they call out and they say, "Back away from the transport. Just leave it and go."
And Ais is looking around and she kind of looks over at Etienne and she's like, is this supposed to happen? Are we supposed to kill people on this mission? I thought it was diplomacy, but I am fully prepared.
Sometimes diplomacy involves bullets. And he actually puts the sword back and grabs his medium blaster rifle.
Fair enough. And Ais goes ahead and grabs hers too, because, why should I die?
Can't get paid if you did.
Exactly.
Fine. Have it your way. Don't say we didn't warn you. We'll take the transport and all the shit off your dead bodies. And
Bring it, bitch.
So mad at you right now, bud. as you
Ian, what were you expecting?
I know. So the earth in front of the bridge right here where I am pinging, it rumbles. And you guys feel the vibration even over where you are. And what pops out is a giant fucking spider. And it's
God damn it.
is fucking big.
Oh, that's rude.
It's fucking huge. And standing on top of the spider is this, it looks like some person, but they're in kind of a fully covered suit like Paul's, but they've got mechanical wings, and they also have forearms in their suit, and you can't see their face. And they're literally riding the spider like it's a fucking like dragon or some shit, and they're just staring you down. And we'll come back. Y'all just chill out. Y'all good. So, back on the other transport rope, y'all got the slightly flammable parts, and y'all got like 14 minutes before the dome cracks and a meteor comes and like destroys the whole world.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Seems fine to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So for us, bridge totally fine, right? Okay. I think Beth and
Yeah,
just
but
kind of
then
looks at everybody
yeah.
like, so. I mean, ours is also floating, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, do these things kind of know their own direction? Do we got to input into them where they're going, or like lead them? I'm assuming we don't push it.
London, you're high tech enough to know that you could pretty much just kind of put a hand on it and you just like guide it and it'll just kind of follow. It's not, yeah, it's pretty.
It's like a little payload.
Yeah.
So London just, she gets up and she rubs her hands down her legs. Maybe a minute too long. It's like it's a weird little habit she has, and she just like kind of wrings her hands a little bit, and then she kind of snaps out of it and shakes her hands and like looks at them, and the water touches them, and shakes them again, and then she just puts her hand on the transport like, let's go, and she just goes.
Dante doesn't say any.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dante doesn't say anything to London, but he like kind of like falls in step with like London's pace, but like hands her a bottle of water, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah, Beth
London
is picking up
is-
on something, but she's just not gonna say anything. I think she's gonna watch though. Be like, all right. We'll just
Yeah.
kind of look at Pogo and just be like, I guess we'll just watch her back.
Yeah, so
As they all start walking, noticing like how heavy the rain is, Dante's gonna take off his fireman coat and he's gonna wrap it around Beth. And just for flavor, the note that he got from another Dante is in the pocket, and would be like a comforting weight against her side. And if Beth kind of looks at him as he's walking in the rain, almost like the rain sizzles when it touches him.
I mean, obviously. Oh, sorry. No. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. And I think, honestly, I think she just kind of grabs Kate like, "Oh, darling, you're just so sweet," and like puts her arms through it. And with the thing like, "Oh, Dante, it's probably in the right time, but Dante gave you this, so I will remind you to read this later."
Yeah. Thanks, Beth.
Yeah, you're welcome, darling. And I think she even has like a little like a little like flutter to her walk. Just okay, yeah, all right, this is fun.
Please move your tokens where you are.
I guess. Ooh,
Okay.
guess we head in this direction.
Yeah, to head up towards the bridge with our little box of explosives. Lennon accepts the bottle, and she kind of gives Dante a quiet thanks, takes her hands off the machine to open the bottle and drinks some, and pours some on her hands, and just wiping them on her suit before she continues on power walking with her angry boots.
Hey, Dante, can I have an intellect roll?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Wait, which Dante?
Sorry,
Well, no,
Linkovich. Sorry, Linkovich. Can I have your intellect roll? Thanks.
Intellect. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Bad. Okay.
Yeah, beat the
Mr.
difficulty.
Smarty Pants over here.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. Dante, you approach this bridge. You know, everything looks fine. It looks stable. It's solid. You know, all that good stuff. But just for a moment, because it's all just kind of so fresh. It's really the noise. It's the pounding that's constantly above you that reminds you of a battlefield. And it reminds you of the battlefield that you were on 7 days ago. And you kind of get dry mouth a little bit. And you maybe you like blink a few times and like, you know, maybe push the water out of your eyes. But when you push the water out of your eyes and you look straight ahead, you're a sniper. You know what the glint of a gun looks like.
So I imagine like dealing with remembering the big fight, and also when he sees the quick glint of that, you know, that shine, he's also remembering a time where a taxi was involved and he also had to get down for a cover as well. So I feel like there wouldn't be any warning about this because London again somehow is next to him again for this very similar situation. London, you feel suddenly his hand on the back of your neck and he brings you down with him and he shouts to everyone else that there's a sniper.
Dante would grab Beth and just bring her down using his body to shield her as they get close to the ground.
London would, of course, collapse gracefully like a dainty dandelion seed floating to the ground, because she's extra like that. But she would also be like, "Oh, damn it, Dante, you gonna stop grabbing me by the back of my neck? I swear I'm gonna kill you! Yes, for fuck's sake!"
If he had a nickel for every time he's had to do this, there'd only be 2 nickels, but it's weird that happened twice.
So London just kind of rolls underneath the transport and pulls out Pew Pew, and she's like, "The fuck? Always something. Can't just have a normal fucking baby mission with babies on board. What the fuck?"
You all also hear a voice call out, and the voice says, "Ditch the transport and fuck off."
Oh no.
Man, they're really putting the ass in diplomacy.
Beth stopped laughing about that. Deal with that later. Where's the sniper at?
You can't tell. You
Okay,
can't.
I'll
You
make a
can't.
bitch.
You can't. Yeah,
I was.
Oh
She
yes.
was asking, like,
Yeah,
a bitch.
got you.
Oh.
Dante, from what you can see,
no.
you saw the glint of the gun. Might have to move the map, but it's
Yeah.
on the other side by the tree line.
Got it. So he kind of like point in that general direction toward the tree line.
Okay.
I mean, look, I played enough video games. We can't get across that bridge without taking some shots.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. Are any of y'all like range people? Because all you saw was Dante and Beth both have sticks and an axe.
Dante starts frantically shaking his stick and it will not ignite.
London, actually,
Okay, come on.
Hilarious.
so London just sighs and she rubs the bridge of her nose, and she's sitting under the transport, so she has the good, you know, and she's just like, "Oh my god, why the fuck is it always like this?" She's muttering to herself. So Crystal,
Yes, London.
London still has her ciphers from last week, yes?
If you would like her to.
Yes, I would.
I love that.
Also, do they have an actual like map of where they're supposed to be taking these, like coordinates or whatever?
Mhm.
Okay. So London
Mhm.
pulls out one of her ciphers, which is a mass teleporter,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, "Get the fuck under the transport right now, right now!" And she's just like, "Come on, come on, come on, Pond, let's go, let's go!" Doing the hand thing where when you try to make people hurry up, it's like,
As I love this, as you are all, whoever does, if you are all going to comply with London's request and run towards to get under the transport, I need everyone who is running to get under the transport to give me a speed defense roll. Thank you very much.
As you do this, Dante, there's this heat that emanates off of him, and it's almost like he loses a little bit of his voice as well, and he says, "Follow her lead, let's go!" And you are going to feel basically an easement to your defensive task as In Harm's Way is cast.
Nice.
Or used, however it may be. Blessed.
I was like, I was going to use something, but now I don't have to.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
There we go. And okay, so we're running because I was going to army crawl slowly.
Or you can, however you are getting. Yeah, you can army crawl. That's fine. Yeah, I love that for you. You
go into the mud. Like,
yup.
You said speed test?
Yes, your speed rolls, please. Thank you. For everybody who's not London.
Okay, so Dante, is that a effort to ease task? What does that translate into?
So it's additional modifier in the bottom. It'll say difficulty eased by 1.
It's an asset. So basically, it's an asset.
Yeah, it's basically an asset.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yep. No, I got you.
Oh,
Right.
I see.
Just make it an asset. Yep.
Thank you. Practice. This might go badly. It's not Beth saying. Not great. I'm gonna redo that.
If it does go badly, in Harm's Way has a second effect, but we'll hopefully.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it then. Let's see what happens. I want to see. Flex this set.
Linkovich, are you re-rolling? Beth, you're keeping?
Yep.
I mean, I'm told there was a cool thing about his stuff, so yeah. I have a few things, but just let's see what happens.
Look, most of my stuff's about being on fire. Come on.
Most of my stuff is speed, but you said that you would handle it. Like, because my speed is doo-doo, so I picked everything to boost my speed.
I feel this in my soul.
Let's see.
Okay.
To answer Beth's question about earlier about long range, Beth and other Dante would have noticed that Linkovich has a long sniper rifle strapped to his back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, Dante Fogo, you get underneath the transport next to London. Beth and Linkovich, you feel. So, Beth, for you, because of where you are, it actually doesn't come from across the bridge. You feel this coming from behind you, and you are ensnared in a net that yanks you backwards. Dante, you from the front are ensnared in a net that is yanking you across the bridge. And I will put your token. Let me just do a quick little measure here. I love my little NPC cards. Boop, Dante, you get moved. Sorry. Whee!
You also make that noise when you go. No,
yeah, I think Dante should make that noise. Dante, you get moved to there. Beth, you get pulled all the way back there. That's about right. Let me just do a little another.
Lots of hell knows or emanating out of Beth.
You both get pulled in completely different directions, and London and Fogo are just y'all are just hanging out together. I love this for you.
the flurry of Polish and Russian curses leaving Dante right now.
Oh, oh, hell no. Get this off. Yes.
I'm so mad.
I know.
I'm so mad right now because I remember what cipher she had, but I forgot like the actual specifics of the cipher that I want to use. I'm very mad, and I don't know if it's just I have to look at them or we have to be like in a little dome, which is what. So I'm very annoyed now.
Are we talking about your mass teleport cipher? Does it not say how close people have to be? Tell me.
No, it doesn't, because when I took the picture from the old game, I forgot to take the picture of the actual effect part.
Stupid drop downs.
Why are you like this? Why you always causing problems every time we play? Every time we play, you causing problems. Hang on, let me go.
Look, every time we play, you try to kill my character, but don't.
Whoa! Hang
But is
on.
that the GM's job? No.
See, I'm just saying, Crystal has been great at killing my characters.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Like,
I
I offered Beth up.
All right, so there is, you know what? Here, I'll give you a second. We'll switch to the other scene. There's a compendium. See if you can find the mass teleport cipher. I'll give you a second to see, and then we'll come back to the amazing situation that these guys find themselves in. London's trying so hard to get you guys out of it. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, y'all guys are facing down a completely harmless. I'm sure it's so fine. It's so okay. Like, it's just a giant spider in front of you. And Anais, it's not like you guys feel like there may or may not be something behind you as well. It's fine. It's so okay. Let me just slide everybody into combat. We're going to have so much fun. Hey! Roll for initiative!
Oh, I remember how to do that.
Yeah, you're just gonna go click on the two X's under combat encounter, and you should be able to roll a dice. Be a dice right next to your character's name. You can just roll that shit. That's why we do early sessions to practice this. Do you see it? So it's the right next to chat. You'll see two swords. Click on that, and then right next to your name, you'll see dice.
Yes.
You're gonna click. You're gonna roll the dice. There you go. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
This is my cleric all over again. I never rolled higher than a 5 that entire campaign.
Better to be initiative than on the attack. I'm just saying.
There you go. So, Etienne, we start with you. You are currently facing down a spider and an elf. It's fine. Elf riding a spider.
I don't even know where the fuck she got this fucking cipher from. What the hell?
Yeah.
If you can't find it in the compendium, Banner, maybe Google. I actually think it's called mass teleport. I just don't know where the fuck it is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure it's called mass teleport, but you can find it in the PDF of the book too. So he's gonna move back here because long distance is standard for his movement. And then he's also going to initiate deadly aim, which I think this is how do I post it in the chat for you? Because it's literally just an action to initiate, but it says for the next minute, all ranged attacks you make inflict 2 additional points of damage.
Got it. So you just keep track of that. It's for the next minute. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because it does it. Is it deadly aim? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Click on the all-in-one, and instead of roll, click on pay. So that way you pay the speed points.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Perfect. And then it's done. Excellent. So Etienne's lining up his shot like a baller. Excellent. Okay.
Yup.
Love that. Let's see. Which one are you? Oh, that's great. Hey, Paul, can I have a speed defense roll, please?
Yes.
Thanks, man. Oh, and let's just make this go quick. And hey, somebody need one from you too.
Oh, sure. You still have an asset running from Dante from before?
You sure do.
Perfect.
Oh, you guys are rolling so high. Oh, this is good to know. Thanks. It's great intel. It's great info. It's great info.
Oh.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And then, let's see. It's going to be just real quick on the combat tracker. Perfect. And then they're going to hold their action. So, Paul, you can describe this however epically you would like. So you kind of hear it, cock of the gun, and a pew shot gets taken at you that you dodge. Poor Anais, for like one time only, you were just, maybe you're looking at the spider, you're just like, what the fuck is a giant spider in front of me? That's new. You've never seen that before. And you are going to take 5 points of damage as you get shot. You just straight up get shot, bro.
Ridiculous.
I know,
Ridiculous.
terrible. It does not ignore armor, so if you have that medium, I think you got like 1 or 2 points of armor, so it will. Some of the armor will soak up a little bit of that damage, but the rest of the damage will come from your might pool.
Okay.
Perfect. And then it will be Anais's turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to then use my practice with all weapons ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to target whatever shot me, which I'm assuming is one of the things behind us.
Yeah. I'll ping it. This is the motherfucker. Hang on, will it let me ping? I'll just ping right here. Ping. Yeah, that's the one who shot you.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm definitely going to try and shoot that one.
Love that. Pew pew.
Yes. Hold on. Let's...
Look at you guys doing combat so good, so proud.
Okay, let's see.
Perfect. Yeah. Anais, you shoot the shit out of that shadow. Like, it's like, looks like all in fucking 4 arms, whatever, but you shoot it and you see it jerks backwards. It looks like it hurt. How much damage does you got a medium weapon, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I know how much damage that does. Okay, perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Next. Oh, it's the spider's turn. That's cool. That's so fun for me. Okay, so, it's great. Etienne, can I get 2 speed checks from you? Fast as fuck, boy.
Give me just 1
You can
second.
take
I'm trying to see if I got any special shit.
Word.
I don't like the idea of the spider having 2 attacks. It's just a personal affront.
Fair. Oh, let's see.
Also, can we stare at the spider's legs and arms, or is that still like not cool?
I think you should be allowed to stare at the spider's legs and arms. I think that would be okay.
Cool.
I think the spider is like a cat when it raises its leg. It's like, look at my leg, kind of proud of the fact that it's got all these legs,
And all the people, do they have 4 arms or just the first?
Yeah.
You said 2, right?
Yes, I need 2 from you.
Okay. Let's see. One asset. Base difficulty of 1. Okay.
Okay, it's the first one. Excellent.
That's the first one. And then yeah, I'll take that.
Perfect.
So it beats a difficulty of 7 and a difficulty of 6.
Perfect. Yeah. Etienne, you dodge both attacks. So this spider comes down from across the walkway, and it like stretches out, so it's kind of balanced on the 2 ropes across the bridge, and its gross little spider mouth like spits out a web at you that you probably cool action, you dodge, while the elf on top also tries to shoot you, and you dodge that too, which is actually looks pretty cool in my brain. Good job. Paul, you're up.
So weak.
Yeah, talk shit.
Eeny, meeny, money, mo.
I know. So many choices.
I'm gonna get my shit kicked in whether I do or not, so I'm just gonna talk the shit.
As you should. As you should.
You know, it is a stupid shtick that I developed, so I might as well introduce it now.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm so excited.
Because I got shot at and it went dink. Who shot at me? Ping them.
I will pick. It's the one right behind your token.
Ah.
Yep.
This guy.
You got it.
Okay. So, Paul in the suit will whirl around. And he will cock his head to the left and pull the left arm in, and there's going to be a sound, and the shotgun on the arm is going to shoot forward into the hand, and his other hand is going to come up and hold the barrel. And over the Vox, this really crap Jason Statham impression is going to come on, and he's going to say, "Oi, listen, this here, where I come from, this is called the blunderbussy. In your language, it means fucked." And it's just going to shoot. Just going to shoot.
I love y'all so much. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Okay, so is that the yes? All right. Oh shit! We established everything, but what pool this is?
Rolling from your weapon, you should be able to just roll right from your weapon.
Oh, it says okay. It says any pool. Yeah, I'm rolling right from my weapon.
Yeah, there you go. Just roll right from your weapon. Yep.
Okay.
Shotgun medium weapon, right? Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Perfect. Paul, would you like a GM intrusion?
Sure.
Give yourself an XP. Please give another XP to a player of your choice.
I'm going to repay Anais for the EXP.
Okay, love that, love that. Paul, you get close with your epic saying and come up on this shadow elf and you fire, and right as you fire, this shadow elf fucking disappears. And your bullet sails right through and it reappears behind you and gets you in a fucking MMA chokehold. We'll be back.
Paul pulls me like, bro, that's fucking playground rules. Come on.
And we'll be back. Hey, all right, on the other side, Banner, did you find the Cypher?
I'm mad about it. It's a Numenera cipher. I can't use it. I'm so mad about it. Why I keep carrying these ciphers I can't use? All right, fine. Whatever. So they're just hiding under the thing.
I tell you what. I will give you the mass teleportation cipher. I will let you use it, but I will say that the people have to be within immediate range. You've got it. You've just got to get them to you.
All right, that works.
I'll give it to you. Okay, that's so fun. Hang on. Let's get everybody in initiative. Yay! Yay! Hang on. There's so many.
Now my stomach hurts.
What? No. Why?
Now I got a big brain, big brain. So it's Beth and Dante are getting snatched away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
sure.
great catches.
I'm sure.
Where has initiative gone?
Hang And before we
I
have you roll
know,
for
it's your
initiative, since
turn.
I did just snatch Beth
Yeah.
and Dante, I will let London and Mr. Fogo take an action, and then we will get into initiative. So go ahead.
So, can London see whoever has snatched her peeps?
London, I would say for Dante, he did tell you, for Linkovich, he did tell you kind of where the sniper was, and just from judging by how he's getting dragged, you can guess that whoever has Dante Alping is over here behind this tree across the bridge.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, and then the one who has Beth, you can see those. There's looks like two people behind the tree where Beth is. Okay.
Wow, I'm so popular.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Popular.
Popular.
Beth has 2 fans.
Why is me?
They went to Sunrise Bakery. The big fans.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Love y'all so
You
much.
gotta just ask.
Dussies. Anyway, London, you go, and then I'll let Fogo go. So, what action are you taking, London?
London is now very annoyed because her actual,
Mm-hmm.
sane bestie is being dragged across thing, and she's like, bro. And she just yells at Dante, this is your fault! But as she does that, like, the parts of her skin that you can see just start swirling with this inky black mass, like she's a lava lamp, sort of. And you get that vibe as just inky stuff starts roiling under her skin, and she points at the shadow elf. Was it and summons ribbons of dark matter.
Ooh. Fancy.
And what that does is for the next minute, dark matter condenses within an area within long range that is no bigger than an immediate distance in diameter, manifesting as swirling ribbons. All tasks attempted by creatures in the area are hindered, and leaving the area requires a creature's entire action to move. I can dismiss the dark matter early as an action. And it's an action to initiate, so.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that's.
I will say the same thing I said to you. Go to the all-in-one, click the pay button instead of the roll button. Perfect. Area within long range. There's no big. Okay, so where did you cast it? Did you cast it where that elf is? Did you cast it where you are? Where did you send it?
I cast it there.
You
where
cast
the
it.
elf. Why am I not pinging?
You did ping. I saw it. You did ping.
Okay.
It's just like
Yeah.
super fast. I got you. So there's a ribbon of dark matter around there hindering their actions. Love that. Love it. So you casted darkness onto them. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so they can't see shit. Love it. Okay, cool. Mr. Fogo, what you got?
As Beth is being dragged away and as London is casting, London would be the only one to hear a different voice come out of Dante's mouth at first, as this strange, almost European dialect of Elena. And then all of a sudden, Dante's a big guy. His muscles start to swell. His shirt is pulled taut. His vein in his forehead starts to throb as he roars. And he is going to be furious as he rises up. He is enabling fury. And since I also have the enabler, as he rises up from underneath the transport, he bursts into flame. As a shroud of flame surrounds him.
That's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. Do you need to pay a
London
cost?
definitely sees that.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, London.
She has her gun out. She's like, do I need to shoot you? What the fuck is that? Who the fuck are these people?
And just, I think with the way the flame kind of works, as the rain's pouring down, there's just a cloud of steam around him now.
I love that. I will tell you the same thing. Go ahead and click on the all-in-one, pay the cost to activate your ability.
Oh, I manually did it, but I am paid.
Okay, no worries. That is fantastic. And now I will tell all my players on this map to go ahead and give me a roll for initiative.
Do we hit like our little
The dice
thingy at the top?
You hit the combat tracker, and then you can hit the dice right next to your character.
Combat
I
tracker
totally
to two
understand.
swords.
Oh, then I clicked the wrong one. Let me do that then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm about to do that.
It's almost a 19. That's fine. It's fine.
Nope.
It's fine.
Roll initiative, please. Goddamn. Okay.
Why is it every time?
That's
She's
okay.
first one to fucking swing on a bitch, but she misses every time.
And London, you get to go again.
So, all right. So London, you know what? London has pew pew.
London does have pew pew.
Darn right she don't.
So she is going to actually, for once, maybe try and aim. Like, how many of these NPC tokens can she actually see with her robot thermal imaging eye, not her regular eye?
Excuse me, your robot thermal imaging eye. Excuse me. With your robot eye, you you will be able to see. I'm gonna ping again. I'm gonna ping this shadow elf right here. Do you see the ping?
Yes.
You can see this shadow elf right here. Ping, 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 ping. You can see
Excellent.
this one right here. Ping, 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 ping. And those are the ones that you can see with your thermal eye. With your usual eye, you can see this one. Ping, 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 ping. You cannot see these two across the bridge. They do not come up on thermals.
Okay. Excellent. So, let's see. What do I have? Hold, please. I'm doing the math. Let's see, 27 meters is long range, yes?
Whatever it says in the book. In fact, you guys always ask me and I never remember. Yes, sure. 27 meters. Not my book. Somebody's got their book open. More than 15. Past 15 is long.
All right, so yeah, cool. So she's gonna use her enabler, dark matter strike. When you attack a foe within long range, dark matter condenses around your target and entangles its limbs, holding it in place and easing your attack by 2 steps.
Love that.
The ability works for whatever kind of attack you use. It's an enabler. She's gonna use that.
Okay. Who is she casting that on?
Which one is actually holding the tether for Beth?
This one. I'm gonna ping. Hang on. I'm maybe gonna ping. There you go. That one.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot that one.
That one. She shows the dark. Okay, she shoves some dark matter on it, and then she shoots it.
Yes.
Got it. Love that.
With we're gonna see how good Pew Pew actually is this
Let's
time.
go! I'm rooting for you, Pew Pew.
So, she, I would like to use a level of effort.
Do your thing.
And we are gonna roll. I don't know, what is the base difficulty?
1.
Okay. 1. All right. Let's go. Shoot a bitch in the eye. Please not a 1.
Oh no!
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Rolling
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Saw it and it's fun.
You know what? It's fine because she still has rest from chance. But I think
How often can you use that?
nah, fuck.
Yeah.
Nope. Can't. Nope. She's fucked.
Do you have an
You
XP?
just shoot, Fogo. I do have an XP.
Did you
Thank
shoot
you.
me?
Would you like?
Hold on. We're not shooting anybody. I'm just gonna use my XP. It's
You're gonna
fine.
use your XP.
I do not hoard those bad boys. So we're just gonna try the reroll to a 17.
Hey, yeah.
Nice.
You're amazing shot there. Okay, got a little scary, but it's fine. Yeah, shoots right over Beth's head and bing, ow.
Woo. Thank you for letting me have that extra XP. That's been hoarding for a week. So yeah, so she also gets 1 extra point of damage.
Sure, love that. All right, Beth, what you're currently getting dragged. Yeah, you have a net around you, so it'll make your task difficult. But you're fine. You got this. What you got?
That's
What's going on?
fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, quick question: enablers in this system, do they just happen, or does it take like an action to?
Unless it says it needs an action to initiate, an enabler just does it. Just does some stuff.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I think Beth. So funny enough, Beth is not happy.
Sure.
She's been yelling, "Oh hell no!" and she's been dragged away. Beth has an ability called No Need for Weapons,
I
which
love
means she
this.
can attack with her hands and fists, or her hands and feet as medium weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ripping this stupid fucking net open, and I'm not happy. Now, here's a quick question: an action? Do we just get one action per turn?
You get one action per
in
turn.
the system?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move and take an action, but you can't move. You're
Okay.
stuck. But you can take an action.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yes, I'm gonna utilize my action here just to see if I can just break this net
Give me a
with my
might roll then.
medium weapon hands.
Yeah, or you can roll your medium weapon hands, however you want to roll it. But yeah, give me a roll.
I'll do might. Yeah.
Roll your medium weapon hands.
That's right.
Now, skills.
These are
Would you say
baker's
I'm
hands.
trained as this? I
Are
actually
you?
do have skills for this. I'm not kidding. So I literally have a skill called smashing or quick hands. Which one you want?
What is
I'm
quick hands?
specialized in one of them.
Let me see.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let me see if either one of those will apply. Quick
You
hands.
figure Beth's probably had to open a lot of like big industrial sized bags of stuff at the shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like flour
This
bags and
this
potato
isn't
sacks.
this
Yeah.
would quick hands count for this? What is this a skill that you added?
Totally up to you.
Hmm.
Yes. The ones that are specialized were the ones I had in the previous thing. That's
Gotcha.
when I bumped those up.
Yeah.
So totally up to you.
I will let this count. Let's go. Why not? Fuck it.
Okay.
Let's go.
And then I will spend a level of effort as well.
Love it.
Because Beth is about to Hulk out of this shit. At least I hope so. That's hope. Whee! Beast difficulty 7.
You guys are rolling so high. This is bad for you. Okay. No, it's great for you. I love this.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Beth, I think like number one, just don't grab Beth. But number two, I think after hearing Dante yell as well, I think you just see like these short, stocky, meaty fingers try to get in between the net, and she's literally just gonna try to rip out of it and just
You
she gets out of there.
absolutely fucking rip this net right open, looking annoyed as hell that you even had to do this. I love this for you. I love this for you. And as
I'm
you
going to attempt to intimidate this motherfucker that's holding me.
Oh, it's all the
a
Shadow
short
Elves
round
terms. This is
purple.
amazing. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is love it. All the Shadow
Cool.
Elves good to go. Okay, so this means I need Beth to give me. I need Beth to give me a speed check and a might check.
Okay.
We're gonna start with that.
Speed 1.
Mm-hmm.
How many effort things do I have? Yeah. All right, we're gonna do that. Because speed is not her thing. I didn't get a chance to activate her stuff. Do I still have an asset or?
For the yes.
You actually have an asset on defense until the end of my turn.
Nice. Okay. So fingers crossed, y'all. Speed is not her thing. Beast difficulty 6, and then a might roll.
Yep.
Okay. Asset 1. Please don't suck. Beast difficulty 5 for the might roll.
Okay. Beth, we'll start with you. The Shadow Elf in front of you is like, yo, what the fuck? Just broke out of his net. Mad about it. Fucking mad. Pulls out his sidearm. Basically tries to shoot you in the fucking face. You're like, whatever. You dodge that shit. Some cool flavor.
I'm a short butterball.
Right. Probably dodge that shit in a cool way. But the other Shadow Elf next to you, he's like a little fucking ninja. Okay, and after you very cool probably matrix dodge the first dude that shoots at you, the other guy fucking just MMA tackles you to the ground. So now you
so
are
popular.
I know you're so fucking popular. And so now you are literally grappling on the ground with this guy. Let's see. This is so cool. Next up, awesome. Dante and London both give me speed defense rolls.
London
Little
is
does he know, this is where
great.
I'm good.
All right, speed defense.
Mhm.
Ah, yeah, here we go.
This is so lovely.
Spend a little effort on that. Glad I did spend a little effort on that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beats 5.
Okay.
I also got to use a level of effort because
You can
Jesus,
lose it.
her rolls are trash today.
Run out of points. Love
Okay.
that. Love that. Love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
All right, beats a difficulty 7.
So London, you very cool. You dodge a shot coming right at you. However cool ass way London dodges it, you could tell us. You could tell us next time. Fago, you think that you might have intimidated one of the elves a little bit with your hulking out and the fact that you are now on fire. So you have been identified on this battlefield as a very, very serious threat. And this sniper has taken very, very careful aim. And when it shoots you, it hits you for 8 points of damage.
All right, I've got some points I can take, and I just take that out of my might.
You take that right out of your might.
Okay, so I've got my armor though, so I get to, and I don't believe Fury lets me like have things. It's not like Rage.
No, it's not like Rage. No, unfortunately, no.
Okay, you see, this round, wherever it hits Dante, he's walking through the rain. It's just bam, splatter of blood, and he is laser focused, moving forward.
I love this. Mr. Linkovich, can I have a might check from you, please?
Yes. Is it might defense?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We're almost done for today, but don't worry. I just need to let Mr. We're gonna let this round finish.
Beats difficulty 5.
Beats difficulty 5. Poor Dante. Dante, this you probably see it because you're being dragged across this bridge, right? And this shadow elf on the other side that had you fucking being dragged, you see like the helmet come up and you see their face and they just like give you like mean face, like they're just mad at you for like fucking existing and like being here. So the thing that's holding that's got you, he fucking throws that shit into the water. And so now you feel yourself being dragged. You are now fucking dangling over the side of this fucking bridge because you can't stop yourself. So now you are hanging on the side of this fucking bridge with this raging river underneath you, and you plop into the water, and so now you feel yourself being fucking pulled. And it's your turn, so yay!
So has he fallen into the water, or is he suspended at the edge of the bridge?
You are hanging on for dear fucking life. You are hanging over the side.
So he's hanging on.
You are hanging over the side, stuck in this net, grabbed hold to like the fucking pill, whatever you want to grab.
So he kind of like has his hand through the net, holding onto the edge, basically.
Correct.
Okay. God, the cursing. Oh my God. Not safe for work cursing shit you've never heard before. Like, oh my God. Somewhere in the flurry he's talking about how he's too old for this shit. Oh God. So he has a multi-tool on him that has like a small blade on it. It's like at his like one of the pockets on his legs. I think he's gonna try and reach for that and like cut the net so he can just have more wiggle room.
Go ahead and give me a might roll, whatever you want to roll for the multi-tool.
Do I have? Let's do regular might.
Love it.
Some diet might.
Would it be like standard might or a might defense?
Standard might. Yeah, you're not defending. You're like attacking with your uber strength. I'm sorry, we're not in the action universe.
Yeah.
Level 5's enough for you to cut that rope off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not some uber fucking netting. Yeah, you're at least able to cut the netting off of you. So hey, now you're just hanging there with no net on. So yay! You're not being dragged into the river anymore. Progress! Yay! You're just hanging just hanging over the side of a bridge. It's a normal day. It's diplomacy. Hey, Fogo, you're up.
How far can I move? Could I get
Short
to
distance.
Beth?
You can move a short distance. So let's see from where you.
So 15 meters?
15 meters. You can't quite get there, but you can get close.
So in that case, I'm going to head over to this guy because anybody who's attacking people is about to get got. And as Dante starts just thundering over towards this guy, he pulls the black stick off of his back, and it immediately ignites this glorious blue flame blade that snaps into place and is semi-solid as he rages towards this guy, and he's going to take an attack. And I'm gonna. I don't want to make any. I've got a limited might pool, so I'll save my extra special stuff for later.
There you go.
But we're gonna take a swing.
Yeah.
And I will know how to do this, of course. I've done it so many times.
Listen, this is why we're just in, letting you guys test out all your abilities, beat some people up. It's great.
All right. I get a level of effort in my might. And I am on fire.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that one. So that's going to beat 8. Difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8. Yeah. How many points? What did you? Medium weapon? Yeah, medium fire weapon.
So
with additional damage.
it's a medium weapon. I'm on fire. I also have Fury on, so it's +3. And let's see, I have a few abilities that are about to come in. I have combat prowess, so that's an additional +1.
Why are you making me do math?
I have.
I'm gonna make you do the math.
Oh, he's my size, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not going to add anything, but I do have improved Bane, so that's going to be another +1. And I don't want to add any extra might onto it, or do I? You know what? I will just for the fun of it. I'm going to add a bash onto it, which is going to make him dazed for the next round.
Fantastic. And how much damage did he take?
Okay, so it's 4, plus 2, plus 6. So he should take 8 points of damage, and I am next to him on fire.
8 points of damage plus a daze. Love that. Fantastic. Okay. Listen, and when we come back next time, we'll come back to the spider situation. But everybody's phones pings, and it's Angela, and the text message reads, "Hey, how's it going?" And that will conclude the first training mission. And listen, it's fine. This is so fine. Everything is it's super great. There's nothing bad happening. You guys have got this completely under control. Thank you guys for an amazing session. We here at Forgotten Season 3, the training grounds, will return next time. We don't know when yet, but we will be back within a couple of weeks, and we will start with Etienne, fucking poor Anais, and Paul, who are just fighting a giant spider. It's fine. Like, at least you're not hanging off the side of a bridge. Like, it's fine. Fine. There's nothing happening. All right. So we're going to let everybody go. Get out of here. Please follow all these amazing people as they gave you all their socials at the beginning of the session. Hang out with them. We've got a bunch of Twitch streamers. Make sure that you follow Tales of the Forgotten Fiction Network and listen to all of our amazing audio dramas. Make sure that you are following us on Twitch and on YouTube. I promise the YouTube live stream will work next time. I don't know why I didn't work this time, but whatever. I don't care. And we will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.